WCBN live from Yost Ice Arena. Danny Ryan, Jeremy Parks, as the Michigan Wolverines take on the Michigan State Spartans. These teams have already met once this season so far in the consolation game of the Great Lakes Invitational. Michigan emerged victorious 5-4 in overtime, but the Spartans charged back from a 4-1 deficit to tie it and send it to overtime. Michigan still looking for its first win in the young 2017. Jeremy, what do they got to do to get the W again today against their hated rivals?
Well, obviously, as you mentioned, Danny, this is a storied rivalry. Two programs that are more traditionally known for their football antics, but these were once two very good hockey programs. Michigan State has had a series of down years over the last half-decade. Michigan experiencing their first down year in a while this season, but that doesn't negate anything that's about to go on the ice. As always, a rivalry brings a unique challenge. We've seen a little bit of chipperness when these two teams play in the past, so watch for that first kind of fight moment to get a little bit of energy behind either side. First one to score wins this game, plain and simple. Both teams not great defensively. It might be an offensive shootout, but we'll find out.
Evan Allen on the draw, moments away. Jack LaFontaine in net for the Wolverines, at the net for the Spartans. Allen tied up on the draw. Taro Hiroshi is going to win it, though, and dump it in deep, where Cox will go battling for it against Saccone. Cox will fight behind the net. He's going to lose it to Nolan DeYoung. Fighting in his own corner, tries to get it to Saccone, but the ref is in the way. Finally, Saccone throws it cross ice to the blue line, where Schuert's unable to get out. Now to Hiroshi in the slot with the puck. Pass to Cox, shot just wide. Kyle now with the puck, able to get to Evan Allen, up and out. But those Spartans go back into the zone once again as Joe Cox gets it deep. Spartans go for a change. Nolan DeYoung starting back up the ice for the Spartans now. Gets it to Alex Kyle, right wing side, who's going to dump it into the Spartan zone. Wolverines go for a change. Spartans now getting the puck up the other way. Thomas Ebbing able to flick it in behind LaFontaine. LaFontaine collects it, trying to get to Nicholas Boca. Boca had to tip it away as Kodorenko is there to corral for the Spartans. Kodorenko tripped up on the play, no call though. Bouncing puck finds its way to center ice, where Dexter Danks is going to get it. Danks unable to get it deep into the Michigan State zone, but Marody gets it to Cutler Martin, who gets it down into a cross-corner dump. Wolverines go chasing as Mitch Elliott carries in his own zone. Finally gets it up to Thomas Ebbing on the left wing side, and the Spartans start the rush the other way. Ebbing with a cross-corner dump, trying to get it down low. William Haig fights with Nicholas Boca for the puck. Boca flips it up and out of play right there. We'll have a whistle.
Good minute 20 of open action to start this one. If anything that you can draw from those opening couple of moments, it was that the Spartans a lot more aggressive on offense, keeping that defensive line backed up close to the blue line. They were able to keep that puck in play without allowing it to go back a couple of times. Michigan, meanwhile, looking a bit more timid defensively, only leaving one attacker up at their blue line.
Face off left side of LaFontaine. Now Saliba's going to win it back to the point where he's shot on net. Saved by LaFontaine. Lockwood, though, unable to get it out. Finally, it's going to bounce out of there. And Lambden's going to fire it back into the Michigan zone, where Piazza will collect it behind his own net. Piazza up to the wing looking for Brendan Warren. He's going to get pinched on the boards with Saliba. Bouncing puck. Now we're going to have a penalty call.
It's going to be a trip.
Like. Slash actually is the call. It's going to be on Michigan. Brendan Warren going to, sorry, I apologize, not Brendan Warren, Jake Slaker going to the box for the slashing call. 18:22 in the first period. Wolverines have an early penalty kill, something they were looking to avoid, but now they got this a face-off in their own zone that they need to win.
Trip, slash, either way, that's just another instance where Slaker's putting that stick where it doesn't need to be in a poor defensive play.
There.
Just going to leave Michigan in a rough position to open this one up.
Face off left side of LaFontaine now. It's Brendan Warren on the draw. He's going to lose it, where Mason Appleton's going to collect it for the Spartans and get it back to the defense. Taro Hiroshi on the left point now, walking across into the middle. He gets it to Kodorenko. Kodorenko, left wing side, walking it in. Leaves it for Mason Appleton. Appleton now gets it down low to Saliba behind the net. Saliba back to Appleton, left wing side. Appleton looking for a pass. Waiting. Now he goes cross ice to Osborne. Osborne, right D side. Warren on him. He's going to have to throw it all the way down, where Appleton's going to collect it. Left wing side. Can't hold on to the puck. James Sanchez gets it up the other way into the Michigan State zone. He's just going to dump it in.
Less strong defense from the Wolverines there. More hesitation looking for that perfect pass by the Spartans. Got to just try and dump one in and look for the rebound at that point.
Taro Hiroshi now with the puck, gaining the Michigan zone over center ice. Gets it to Saliba on the left wing side. Back to Mason Appleton. Appleton now got room. He's going to walk it in, shoot. Block shot there by Saccone. Puck is then going to get deflected out by Nolan DeYoung to center ice. Wolverines with the clear. Now Taro Hiroshi tries to go through two defense. Gets the puck deflected back to Osborne. Osborne now on the left wing side of the Michigan zone. Skating with the puck. Puck Poked away by Cutler Martin. Now Appleton's got it on the left wing side. Ciccone on him. Has to throw it behind the net where Thomas Ebbing's going to give chase to it. Thomas Ebbing on the right hash marks. Circling with the puck. Gets it down low to Saliba behind LaFontaine. Back to the top of the key to Hiroshi. Hiroshi with the shot wide. Rebound chance there. Bouncing puck. Scores! Sam Saliba able to put it home. A wide shot. Took an unfortunate bounce back in front of the net. Saliba just had a tap in there. No chance for LaFontaine.
That opening goal falls entirely on Jake Slaker. A lazy penalty within the opening minutes of the game puts his team in a rough situation. Penalty kill unit has been weak all season long for the Wolverines, and they give up the opening goal as a part of it. Like we said, they just needed to dump the puck in. The Spartans did. They did exactly that, got the redirect and an easy goal on the cleanup in front of LaFontaine.
That shot by Hiroshi was going about 2 miles an hour, but the weird deflection gave the perfect chance for the Spartans. 1-0 now, 16:50 in the first period. Puck's going to find its way behind the Spartans net where Rhett Holland's going to throw it up to the point. Alex Kyle's there to intercept it and throw it back in where the Wolverines will cycle. Max Short now gets it back to the point with a shot on, deflected wide by Evan Allen. Spartans now trying to get it out, can't do it as Nicholas Boca throws it back in. That takes a funny deflection, and Ed Minnie's going to have to cover it up.
Look for the Wolverines to maybe get a little bit more aggressive now. They find themselves down a goal. Red Berenson not always the fastest to start to push that offense forward after going down a goal, but it's a down season for the Wolverines. There's not a whole lot on the line here other than pride playing against the Spartans, and this will be a good opportunity for the Wolverines in their offensive zone to try and make something happen here.
Face off now left side of Minnie. Winborg on the draw. He's able to win it back as Sam Piazza's going to get on the right side. He's going to throw it on the net, deflected wide. No one able to get a hand. Now it's going to come back to Martin. Luke Martin, that is, fires it over the net. Puck now behind the net. James Sanchez trying to get it out in front, and he can't do it. Michigan State coming back up the other way. They're going to get it down low, where Thomas Ebbing is going to collect it in the right-hand corner. Knocked off the puck by Martin. Puck stolen now by Sanchez. He's going to get a cross-ice pass to Stephen Merle. He's going to get it up and out. And Winborg is able to get into the Michigan State zone, but they're going to start a rush back the other way. Michigan State now circling back in their own zone, trying to look for an open outlet pass. Kodorenko is that outlet pass. He gets it up to Ebbing in deep to Michigan territory. Piazza will collect it. Piazza leaves it for Luke Martin. Martin gets it up to Lockwood, right wing side, who gets it up out of the zone. Gets it up to Warren, trying to get it to him. He was tripped up on the play, no call. Michigan State collecting it behind their own net. Now they're able to get it up and out to Mason Appleton. Now he gets it to Joe Cox. Cox tries to make a move. Great move by Griffin Luce to deflect it. Shot now on LaFontaine. Easy save for him. 15:31 the first period. Faceoff's going to come up on the left side of LaFontaine. Wolverines unable to get any momentum so far in the offensive zone. They're having trouble cycling the puck and really getting a good opportunity to get a clean shot off.
It seems a little bit lackadaisical on both sides of the puck. Unable to make strong clears, unable to maintain possession. Not really a strong forecheck from the Spartans, but enough to keep the Wolverines on their toes and unable to maintain that possession.
Cooper Marody now on draw for the Wolverines. He's going to lose it. There's going to be a tie-up, though, and Cutler Martin's going to fight his way through it and get it out of the Michigan zone. Danks now at center ice with the puck. He's just going to send it in deep down low. Minnie's going to collect it and play it for himself. Danks intercepts it and throws it back down low to Marody. Marody now cycling down low, trying to look for a pass to the point. He's going to find one cross ice to Ciccone. Ciccone with a shot that's going to be wide. Puck now deflected. Taking a few hacks at it as Martland. Finally, we get a whistle. Ed Minnie covering it. A few extracurriculars after the play as well. Martin and Marody getting into it.
Looks like Carson Gatt in the middle of the tie-up for the Spartans. They're still going at it.
Rhett Holland as well. Cutler Martin always tenacious, never giving up on a play. He saw puck and there was no whistle, and he kept digging at it. The Spartans take a little exception to that.
Well, Cutler Martin's got to be careful. You have to remember the last time he got into it in a rivalry game last year against the Ohio State Buckeyes, wound up punching a referee in the face in the middle of a sandwich after the final whistle. So Wolverines need to avoid any kind of silly extracurricular penalties that'll put them even more on the back foot. But whenever you get that situation in front of goal, you start hacking at the goalie. The Spartans will take exception. The Wolverines will take exception.
Tension's always high between these two. Face-off now left side of Minnie. Spartans are going to win it as Osborne cycles back behind his own net. Gets it up to Joe Cox, who gets it out. But Nolan DeYoung's going to fire it cross corner back in. Osborne now behind his own net. Max Short giving chase. Osborne going to get it up to Cox again, who's going to get it up and out to Mason Appleton. Appleton's pass intercepted by Alex Kyle. He's going to get it back to Nolan DeYoung in his own zone. DeYoung now fires it all the way down where it's going to get tipped into the Michigan State zone. No icing call. Michigan's giving chase right now. Puck's going to be stuck behind the net. Michigan State elects to just wait for the whistle, and we're going to have a face-off here at 14:35 in the first period.
And now you're seeing the Wolverines start and press a little bit more. A little bit more focus on the puck. There was some fancy footwork there by Kyle to keep that puck in the Wolverines' possession, get it back to his defenseman, and set up that play to get down into the Spartans' zone. That's what they need to keep track of as they try and build back from already a 1-0 deficit. Just over 5 minutes played in this one. But can't stress enough the fact that both these teams really have absolutely nothing to lose. Neither of them are looking like they're tournament teams whatsoever at this point. You have to agree, at least the Spartans are eliminated. Michigan sitting 3 games under 500. Not great hockey from either side.
Probably the only thing really at stake here today. See if Red Berenson tries to create a little more up-tempo. Wolverines look asleep right now, Jeremy. They don't seem to have the tenacity that they had in the first game at Joe Louis Arena, both in the defensive and offensive zone. Look at this period progresses to see if they can kind of keep the puck on their stick.
It's been a sleepy season, but I think in terms of how they started this game, they've maybe turned the notch up 1 or 2, but you're still sitting at about a 6 out of 10.
Definitely look for improvement there. Face-off now is going to be on the right side of Minnie. Mason Appleton on the draw against Evan Allen. Allen now able to win it back to Kyle with the shot. Saved by Minnie. Good save there. Puck's going to get deflected out now.
That was a tough find in a sea of bodies.
Oh, yeah. Great screen there. Max Short now collecting the puck at his own blue line. He's going to give it back to Nicholas Boca. Boca now trying to get it to Alex Kyle. Intercepted by Rosberg. Rosberg gets it to Appleton. Appleton gains his own. Cross to Cox. Can't hold on to it. Goes into the corner. Nicholas Boca now collecting it behind his own net. Has it stolen by Appleton. Appleton strong on the puck in the corner. Evan Allen and Nicholas Boca on top of him. Finally, they get up to Kyle. Can't get it out. Taro Hiroshi with the puck. Throws it down low. Appleton collects it behind the goal line. Throws it out in front to Cox. Now to Hiroshi. Back to the point to Elliott with a shot. Save there. Puck in the air. Finally, Appleton gets it. Throws it wide. LaFontaine was down. He had a chance there. Rosberg with the shot now. And LaFontaine will glove it up. Some more extracurriculars as Mason Appleton was in the crease there. Getting pushed around by Griffin Luce. But the Spartans once again threatening in this first period.
Open shots all across the ice for the Spartans on that one. Michigan doing a really poor job of closing it down. And again, that's just sleep on that defensive side of the puck. It's never been the Wolverines' strong suit, but this year, with offense as low as it has been, you have to focus on that defensive side of the puck a lot more, and it's just lacking tonight.
Always dangerous Mason Appleton, drafted by the Winnipeg Jets. Looked phenomenal in both games so far this year against Michigan.
Jets sure do a good job of picking young talent into that organization.
Especially out of the state of Michigan, Kyle Connor. Face off now right side. It's going to go back to Gatt. Fires on net. Great save by LaFontaine. Puck now fights down low. We have 2 Wolverines and 2 Spartans battling behind LaFontaine for the puck. Finally looks like Sanford's going to get it. Tries to get back to the point. Winberg's going to intercept it and able to get it out up in front of the benches. Now Rhett Holland collects it. Goes cross ice to his defensive partner, Gatt. Gatt now fires it all the way down behind LaFontaine where he's forced to play it. LaFontaine up to Merle at the blue line. Merle gets it out, but has it stolen by Connor Wood. Wood looking for Osborne in his own zone, just misses him. It's going to deflect behind Minnie. Osborne now playing catch with his defensive partner, trying to get it up and out. We got a battle on the corner by the blue line. Luke Martin without a stick, somehow able to get it because of the help from Winborg. Now Lockwood circling behind the net, looking for something. Has the puck stolen from him by Knudsen. Gets it back to Boutros Ghaffari. Ghaffari to Osborne. And Osborne finally has time to start a rush back up the other way. He's going to find Sanford at the red line. He throws a cross-corner dump. Spartans will change. Sam Piazza collects it behind LaFontaine. Piazza now gets it to Slaker. Slaker tries to get it to Lockwood. Lockwood can't hang on to it. Kodorenko gets it to Ebbing. He throws it back into the Michigan zone. LaFontaine now plays it, throws it all the way up and out to center ice, where Elliott's going to have to throw it back in. He got tripped up on the play. It looks like he lost his footing. Luke Martin now to Sam Piazza in his own zone. Great outlet pass there to Slaker. Gets it to Lockwood. Gains the Michigan State zone. Throws it in on net. Minnie just deflects it into the corner. Slaker now battling with Elliott. Brendan Warren gets in there. Puck now finally finds its way out to Ciccone at the red line. Goes cross ice to DeYoung. Throws in front of the state bench. But nothing going there as Kodorenko starts it back up the other way for the Spartans. Crossing center ice now. Trips up on the play, avoiding a hit of Marodi. Gets the puck in the zone, though, is William Haig. Working down low. Gets it to Point to Gatt. Gatt now to Rhett Holland. Rhett Holland with a nice move around Danks at the blue line. Holland now with a shot. LaFontaine, pad save. Puck deflects to the point where Gatt throws it in behind the net to William Haig. Nolan Dion giving chase to him, trying to sell a penalty there on a hold. Battle down there in the corner. Haig now gets it back to Holland. Holland's now going to fire it. Deflected up, not out though. Bouncing puck once again. Ciccone now finally able to get it to Marodi, but then loses it to Lambden, who's just going to fire it back into the Michigan zone. Behind LaFontaine now. He's going to play it to Ciccone. Ciccone now up to Marodi. Marodi now crosses the red line. Gets it to Cutler Martin, who's going to fire it down deep into the Michigan State zone. 10:58 now in the first period. Michigan fighting for the puck in Michigan State zone, but Osborne able to get it out. He's going to carry it himself all the way into the Michigan zone. Left wing side now. Osborne circling behind LaFontaine. Throws it out in front. No one there. Bouncing puck. Michigan trying to get it out. Muscled off the puck. That's Pavelik muscling off Evan Allen. He's going to throw it all the way cross ice to Lambden. Lambden now back to Gatt. Shot deflected there by Nicholas Boca. Puck now to Osborne. Osborne with the shot. Saved by LaFontaine. Evan Allen now collects it and gives it to Griffin Luce behind LaFontaine. Luce now starting to rush the other way. Gets it to Alex Kyle. Kyle crossing the red line. Evan Allen now gaining the Spartan zone. Throws it on net. Easy save by Minnie. Ghaffari now starting to rush the other way for the Spartans, trying to get it up and out. Able to. Can't hold on to the puck there is Appleton. And Luke Martin will throw it back in. Rosberg now starting to rush the other way for the Wolverines. He gives it to Joe Cox, right wing side. He's going to gain the Wolverine zone. Fires it on net. Saved by LaFontaine. Deflects it to the other side now. Winborg gets it. Throws it out to the Michigan State blue line where Rosberg's going to circle back in his own zone and wait for a Spartan change. Now he's going to throw it all the way across ice. No icing called there. Luke Martin now collects it behind LaFontaine. Gets it cross ice to Sanchez. Sanchez to Stephen Merle. Gains the Spartan zone on the left wing side. Upended there hard by Mitch Elliott. Elliott now battling with Merle on the side. Merle gets it back to the point to DeYoung. DeYoung to Ciccone, cross ice. Ciccone now in front of the net. Shoots, pass, great save by Minnie. Winborg just missed the rebound try. Merle now battling behind the net. Tries to center it out in front, gets deflected wide. Elliott now trying to get up and out. Kept in by Ciccone. Elliott now in the corner with the puck, trying to get it up and out. Gets it to Joe Cox. To Appleton and then up and out. Hiroshi deflects it into the Michigan zone where LaFontaine's going to have to leave it for Ciccone once again.
Still the best offensive possession of the night for Michigan right there.
100%. Will Lockwood now gaining the Michigan State zone. Loses the puck immediately. Nicholas Boca forced to play it in his own zone. Connor Wood giving chase. Leaves it for Ciccone once again. Ciccone's been on the ice for a while. Will Lockwood tries to get out. He's upended by Knudsen. Ciccone once again has to play it in his own zone. Tries to get it out. Boutros Ghaffari's going to keep it in. Ghaffari throws it down low to Sanford. Sanford and Ciccone fighting for the puck. Ciccone's going to fall down, but luckily Jake Slaker's able to get it up and out. Now crossing the red line and gaining Michigan State territory. Offsides is the call. Just a step ahead was Brendan Warren. Jake Slaker takes a not welcome move right across the blue line right as Warren was taking his strides.
It was a close call, but I think it was the right call. Warren could have held up just a little bit more, but again, going back to that last Michigan offensive possession, they finally showed some signs of hope, and that's because the cycling of the puck was a bit stronger. They were finally able to get that puck out in front of goal, tried to get the redirect, and just unable to do so. Winborg almost had it twice, but a good performance in net so far from Minnie as he's able to keep that 1-0 lead intact for the Spartans.
Finally, the Wolverines able to get some momentum going around there. Went a long while without a whistle. Sacrifice for that was probably Joseph Ciccone. He was out there for a good 2.5 minutes right there. Looked a little gassed as he tried to clear the puck in the corner. Luckily, this timeout right here will give them some time to talk it over.
Well, the defense can't get those switches in because the clears have been almost non-existent. They look like a high school team trying to clear against an NHL unit out there. And that just keeps you out there for, that full 2.5 minutes. You're unable to get back to the bench. It's been good but not incredible forecheck pressure from the Spartans, but it's been just enough to keep Michigan out on the ice and keep them tired on that back end.
There are a few things farther from an NHL team unit than the Michigan State
that is true.
Defense.
But to say that that's the comparison at this point is,
yes,
fairly close to accurate with the way that Michigan's been trying to clear the puck.
Definitely playing down so far. Cooper Marodi is going to be on the draw against Patrick Kodorenko now, right outside the Spartan zone. 8:25 in the first period, 1-0 Spartans. 10 shots for the Spartans, only 4 for the Wolverines. Michigan no stranger to being outshot so far this year. Rhodey now loses the draw. Gatt's going to collect and get his defensive partner, Rhett Holland. Rhett Holland now looking for Haig. Haig can't get his. Marodi's going to have to collect in his own zone. Gets it to Danks at the blue line. Danks gets it out of the zone to Cutler Martin. Cutler Martin now gaining Spartan territory. Throws it on net just wide. Danks forced to collect it. Trying to get up to the point. He's unable to. Ebbing intercepts it. Ebbing now trying to get it past Nicholas Boca. Able to as he gets it to Kodorenko, but Kodorenko loses it to Nicholas Boca. Boca now up to Dexter Danks, who gets upended on the play by Rhett Holland. Holland now to Kodorenko. Looking for center ice there. Marodi able to seal it. Get it out of Michigan territory. Looking for Danks now. A battle right inside the Spartan blue line. William Haig emerges victorious from it. He's going to circle behind his own net. Max Short now giving chase to him. Haig struggling with the puck in front of his own net. Wolverines can't capitalize.
Continually circling that own net. Very dangerous.
Alex Kyle now gets the puck. Left wing side. Throws it on net. Blocker save by Minnie. Kyle now tries an off-angle shot that's going to go wide to the point of Luke Martin. Luke Martin throwing it down low now. Sam Saliba now, who deflected it, tried to throw it back out in front of his net, but it gets deflected up and out. Sam Piazza will circle back in his own zone. Piazza now looking to fire it in down low. It gets deflected. Now finally, Jared Rosberg will collect it behind his own net, trying to get it out. Able to do it by Lambden. Lambden gets upended on the play, but able to get it deep, and now the puck's in the Michigan zone. Spartans now cycling down low, looking for something. Sam Piazza intercepts it. Gets it to Alex Kyle at the red line, who's going to fire it in on Minnie. Who's going to play it. Had trouble originally with the save, but he's going to leave it for Boutros Ghaffari. Ghaffari now to Elliott. Elliott now trying to get out. He's going to lose the puck to Stephen Merle. Gets it back to the point to Saccone. Saccone with a weak shot on net. Puck going to get deflected up to center ice, where Saccone will have to throw it back in, and the Wolverines will try again. Mitch Elliott now behind his own net. Trying to get it up and out, but Saccone's going to pinch and send it back down low to Stephen Merle. Merle now trying to work it down low behind the net to Brendan Warren. Warren and Merle working below the goal line, trying to get something going for the Wolverines. Finally, Winborg gets it. He's just going to send it right back down low where Warren and Merle will work for it. Spartans able to intercept the puck and get it up and out. Saccone once again circling in his own zone. He's going to get it cross ice to Winborg on the right wing side. Gets it up to Brendan Warren, who gets it deep into Spartan territory. Lockwood now giving chase. Unable to get there in time as Osborne gets it out for the Spartans and up to Knudsen. Knudsen now throws it in where LaFontaine's forced to play it behind his own net. LaFontaine leaves it for Luce, who gets it up to Lockwood right wing side. Tries looking for Slaker there. Connor Wood intercepts it, and Osborne's going to dump it right back into Michigan territory. Lockwood now loses the puck to Sanford, who's going to throw it down front. Wood couldn't get a stick on a great play there by Griffin Luce. Luce now working to his defensive partner down low, Nicholas Boca. Start the breakout the other way to Will Lockwood. Lockwood and Slaker play catch in the neutral zone. Finally they get to Cutler Martin with a shot blocked by Mitch Elliott. Martin now throws it all the way across ice. Sam Piazza plays it. Tries to get a shot off, blocked by William Haig. Kept in Dexter Danks. Is going to deflect up and out of play. 4:58 in the first period. 1-0 Spartans, but Wolverines threatening finally.
Starting to look a little bit more the team with agency on that offensive end. The Spartans have been a while without a good offensive possession, and that's in part to the Wolverines taking better care of the puck, cycling better on offense. They've been working together. You can hear them yelling more to each other down on the ice, actually trying to make a little bit more of communication known. And I think that's really what's been pushing these Wolverines the last 10 minutes or so, headed towards the end of this period, just 5 minutes to go.
Since the last stoppage in play, the Wolverines have accumulated 3 more shots. The Spartans still stuck at 10. Wolverines just unable to keep the puck in the zone for as long as they want to set up that play.
Not a lot of stoppages in play. That's kept it pretty open. We've seen a fair bit of change come on the lines throughout the period, but so far Michigan's still just looking for that right formula. Nothing quite there just yet, but if they continue this pressure, I think they equalize it up before the end of the period here.
Wolverines are without Tony Calderon tonight, one of their more potent offensive players. Not listed on why he's out, but Will Lockwood is making his return back in the lineup. He looks a little shaky thus far. Doesn't have the tenacity that we're used to out of the freshman.
And there's a little bit of youth involved in that. I think Michigan is so used to having players that are just that electric spark plug on offense. They've been missing that so far this season. Lockwood really the closest hope, but that can definitely take a toll on you as the season wears.
Puck now deep in the Spartan zone where Dexter Danks is fighting for it. 3 Spartans and 3 Wolverines both playing for it. Finally, Rhett Holland is able to get it up to Kodorenko, skates over center ice and out. Gets it to Ebbing on the left wing side. Ebbing with a shot, way too high. Cutler Martin now can't get it out, but Dexter Danks can. As he's losing the puck, finally he's able to throw it in deep, but it hits Cooper Marody in the chest. Spartans now collecting the puck in their own zone. A deflection up to the Michigan blue line where Luke Martin's going to throw it back to Carson Gatt in his own zone. Gatt now playing catch with Boutros Ghaffari. Ghaffari up to Haig, who leaves it for Kodorenko. Kodorenko, right wing side, gains the Michigan zone. Tries to make a move around Luke Martin and cut to the net. Great stick by Martin to make sure he can't threaten on LaFontaine. Wolverines get it up and out of the zone. The Spartans send it right back in. Piazza now collecting the puck behind LaFontaine. Gets it to Evan Allen. Allen, left wing side, gets it to Max Short. Short gaining the Spartan zone, working down low. Circling around Minnie. Tries a wraparound chance. Not there. Evan Allen now battling for the puck on the cross corner. Gets it to Alex Kyle down low. To Max Short. Short cycling again. Gets it to Evan Allen, left wing side. Throws it on net, deflected away by Minnie. Saccone now pinching to keep it in. Bouncing puck though. Michigan unable to corral it. Michigan State can as well. Finally they're able to. As Saliba gets it up and out and gains the Michigan zone, but we're going to have an offside as Pavlik was just a step ahead of him.
And again, you see that effort from the Wolverines with Stewart getting around on that wraparound. Kyle's just got to get his stick down. You know it's going to come across the face of goal, and it just squirts right in front of him. Evades that equalizing opportunity for the Wolverines. But again, that pressure continues, and it can only go for so long as Michigan 2 more shots between the last stoppage of play, and now they're now 9-10 being outshot by the Spartans. Spartans haven't registered a shot on net in a good while.
The Spartans, the ones sitting back in this contest. Now finally the faceoff is going to be Griffin Luce is going to win it and throw it all the way back down the ice where we're going to have an icing call. Red Berenson seems to take exception to that.
They say the most dangerous lead is always the 2-0 lead, but I'd argue for the 1-0 lead with lackadaisical play once you go up by 1. And that seems to be the Spartans right now. You have the advantage, but you start to rest back on your heels, and next thing you know, a good team like Michigan, at least on the offensive side, starts to bring it up the ice a little bit more pressure, and then next thing you know, it's equalized.
Wolverines will make you pay if you give them the chance. Face-off now left side of LaFontaine. Slaker won it. It was a tad early, though, and we're going to have a redraw. Had a lot of those this season.
Yeah, just another fact of life this year for Wolverines hockey.
Slaker will try it again. This time he loses it to Appleton, who gets it back to Elliott. Elliott now to Hiroshi. Hiroshi gets it to Appleton. The slot, he's going to fire and miss it way wide. Joe Cox is going to cycle it down low where Taro Hiroshi is going to collect it. Gets it to Elliott, throws it on LaFontaine, who decides to cover it up instead of play it. The line of Hiroshi, Appleton, and Cox, the leading scorers for the Spartans, has looked phenomenal so far. They've been the line that has been able to keep possession on the Wolverines the most. You see it again, that line of Lockwood, Warren, and Slaker, a line that has had success so far for the Wolverines, doesn't look the same when they're playing against this unit.
Well, and you mentioned it earlier, it's Mason Appleton really leading the way there for the Spartans. The product headed to Winnipeg soon, but for a sophomore, certainly shows a lot of poise out there. Gives a lot more offense to this Spartans team that has only registered 4 wins all season.
Face-off puck now bouncing around, but Cooper Marody able to gain it and gain the red line, get it out. Tries to get down low, but Taro Hiroshi there to intercept it. He's going to throw it back to center ice. Marody's going to collect it, trying to get it down low, but he can't get it past Appleton. Forced to circle back in his own zone to Saccone. Saccone now gets it all the way back into Spartan territory where Minnie plays it. Minnie now throwing it up to Rhett Holland at the point. A little voice crack there. I got excited. Holland now with the puck in his own zone. Looks like we're going to have a high sticking call there as he knocked it out of midair. I haven't had a voice crack like that since middle school.
You know, they happen to me pretty often, but you just got to roll with the punches. It's all right. You get a little excited, you know, about that clear finally, but
finally they're able to get the puck out of the zone.
2:20 left to play in the first period. This is the striking moment for the Wolverines. Equalize it before you get in the locker room. Don't leave it to Tomanastis to get into the locker room with his team and straighten things up for the second period.
Spartans are going to win the faceoff and get it out. Luke Martin's going to send it back in, but James Sanchez was just a beat offside once again.
Sanchez didn't look like he was putting in a lot of effort to get back across that blue line right there. Pretty much gliding as that whistle was blown.
See if Red will have a few words with him about that one. Hustle definitely an issue so far. Sanchez now able to get it down low. Osborne's going to collect it by his own net. Stephen Merle's going to give chase. Watch that free hand there on Merle. Almost a holding call there. Boutros Ghaffari now gets it up. Able to get it out. Luke Martin collects it at his own red line. Goes cross ice to his defensive partner, Sam Piazza. Piazza now looking for Sanchez. Loses the puck. But gets it deep into Spartan territory. Osborne now back up the other way. Cross ice to Boutros Ghaffari, who gains the red line. Throws it in on LaFontaine, who leaves it for Piazza. Piazza now up left wing side to Schuart. Schuart now shuffles it down low, where Boutros Ghaffari's going to play it, throw it all the way cross ice and able to get it up and out. That's Pavlik now left wing side gaining the Michigan zone. Great play there by Boca to knock him off the puck. Kodorenko and Schuart now fight for the puck. It's going to get deflected out by Evan Allen all the way into Michigan State territory, where Rosberg's going to circle back and collect it. Rosberg now able to get it up and out as Pavlik gains the left wing side again, leaves it for Lambden. Lambden now tries to get by Alex Kyle, he can't. Kyle now right wing side to Evan Allen, who looks for a cross ice pass to Schuart that's intercepted by Rosberg. Puck now, big battle behind the net. Elliott fighting for it, so is Schuart. Now Griffin Luce gets into it. Stolen by Saliba. Saliba now cross ice to Lambden, left wing side, gains the Michigan zone. Trying to get by Boca as they both battle in the corner. Puck now floats out in front. Luckily, Brendan Warren's the only one there. He'll have time to circle back in his own zone. 40 seconds left in the first period. Nicholas Boca now throws it all the way down the ice. No icing call there as Brendan Warren was upended. Lockwood and Warren now giving chase. Unable to get the puck now as Taro Hiroshi leaves it for Mason Appleton to gain Michigan zone. Appleton looking for Cox. Great back check there by Will Lockwood to knock the puck into the corner. Appleton now fighting down low. Knocked off the puck as Lockwood is the benefactor of that. Bouncing puck at the point. Finally able to get it out, but Brendan Warren unable to collect it at the Spartans' blue line. Throws it back in as Appleton. As Saccone just forced to kill these last 5 seconds. Trying to get it out as Lockwood now. He's able to do it. Wolverines are going to go into the second period down 1-0.
Spartans' first period were able to do just enough. Slaker's penalty put the Wolverines on the penalty kill, unable to do so. And Michigan State rolls into the locker room with a 1-0 lead. You've got to think that the Wolverines are a bit disappointed with how they played the last 10 minutes of that period, not producing a goal. Headed down 1-0. Red Berenson will definitely have some words for his unit. Tomanastis will as well.
Wolverines able to shape it up a little bit on the defensive end, but still looking for that presence in the offensive zone. Maybe look for them in the second period to hold on to the puck a little bit more, be a little more patient. It's going to be hard because they haven't been able to get the puck on their stick so far, it seems like.
Absolutely, and I think we saw throughout the start of that first period from both sides, nobody really wants it. And we've saw maybe a little bit more towards the second half of that period, but still, there's just not that same kind of energy and tenacity that you would expect from a rivalry game like this. Down hockey or not, there's still a lot to be said for winning against, your in-state rival, and right now it doesn't seem like anybody wants it.
We're going to take a quick intermission right here, but we'll be looking for more up-tempo action in the second period. This is WCBN Live from Yost Ice Arena. Spartans 1, Wolverines nothing. Thanks for that.
Superstar on offense to just create for them. That's what returners are used to actually
That's what I feel. I mean, that's a good piece. But somehow they keep. I mean, Red is still a good recruit. They keep managing to bring in good talent.
Saccone looks great tonight. I think he's playing with confidence most.
They have to. I saw Fiance's getting beat over the wide around. It's like he's skating single game in HD on YouTube for free.
What a great human.
There's a new Canadian site too. They do all the games as well. Depending on they also do home and away, so you can get I am Nick Cage. You get sports nets, you get the Leafs guys, which I don't mind. You can get every NHL game.
Are you looking for a career in sports post? It's just kind of a side gig.
I still think it will be fun. It has been, but definitely not like a league.
That's exactly what do you want to do?
Okay, please turn your attention to the video board. It's time for the Arby's roast beef at Chapel. Everyone seated in the lucky section will win free Arby's curly fries.
I was going to graduate. I'm not going to do anything else if I have time, so I'm just going to stay and stick around and take one.
That's exactly what you should do. I gotta go buy a new stick tomorrow.
Congratulations to the fans seated in section 12. You just won
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen, veteran Mr. Classic Daniel Trey.
I was eating. I've just made food. I was just finishing up when he called me. I had a salad. Now I'm just hungry. I realized I have steak in there.
Salad is the worst.
I have a steak at home. I'm just gonna make that when I get back.
My housemates when I was in the house were like way too worried about keeping a propane tank. Like none of them had ever grilled before, and I was like, trust me, like, it's safe. They were like fully convinced that the propane tank was gonna blow up the house.
Where do you live now?
Sorry, actually.
Where you are? You like RN or?
I like my job because I don't have to do anything. I'm just in housing and food. I hate what I live. It's shitty.
Our friend was RN Fletcher last year.
Wait. Is it Howard?
Rosenberg, Matt Rosenberg.
Matt. Yeah. That kid used to barely piss in his sink in his room. I heard a lot of stories about him.
He's weird as fuck, dude.
I didn't know he was in your friend.
Friend is a loose term. I live with him.
Rosenberg. Yeah, he definitely didn't strike me from the stories I've heard as somebody that would be around.
What stories are about him?
Just like drinking, smoking, See, I do it, but it's not like everybody knows me. Where it seems like
He just
everybody
loves
that works in the last year.
Because he likes telling people. He thinks it's like fun and cool. It's like, dude, it's cool you do that, I guess, but it's like you should probably shut up. Yeah.
People do it, so.
Yeah.
Did we not get a shot track? Did they come by with the shot
They
track?
did not. I did not see it.
It's always good for a couple of days.
Tweet a picture of it.
Brian, who runs Emco Blog, is a huge hockey guy, so he always retweets it. Whoever he sees for it.
Who runs Endo Blog?
He's got really long hair. He's kind of like a biker. Always wears a
Cool.
I mean, he's not like uncle. I don't really know him personally.
Yeah.
He works for him. So,
Really? What's Morris do?
Morris was the sound engineer for other podcasts.
Oh, really?
All he would used to do out work the board.
What's Morris doing?
Huh? He's applying to med school right now.
Does he have a job though, or is he
Yeah,
just?
he works at the hospital.
Okay. I saw him the other day.
Yeah. So he works at the hospital doing like IT or something. But he'll be out of here next year. I don't even know where he applied. He's so down on himself. He's like, I'm not getting anywhere.
And I felt bad. He was.
Mo was like an idiot savant. Like, he's so smart, but he just treats himself like he's not.
Leo was telling me he's a socialist.
He is. He's a communist. That's what he is. Yeah. Oh, really? No? No, it's not. But I told Danny, Leo's directive is that he's going to have his OSU. He's going to have you guys. He made me the messenger. I hate it.
You won too.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, Leo always wants to.
Yeah.
True. He's been doing a better job of letting other people lead.
Did he do like every football game since his freshman year?
What?
Did he do like every football game since his freshman year?
Pretty much, I think he did. I've been doing like everyone since my sophomore year, so I can't really talk too much.
How old's Willie Yang?
Huh?
What year is Willie Yang?
Same junior.
What's he studying? Yeah, this wasn't terrible. Period. Yeah,
You had a whopping 50% of their attempted shots hit the net. That's sweet.
that's terrible. That's such a terrible statistic. I'm going to be honest. This is one of the few games where I've gotten more tired by third period. Usually I'm like
Because you have no
ramped up.
stoppages, too. And, like, no stoppages, so you keep talking.
That's
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm
like 7 minutes there.
It's just the same shit too. Back to Saccone in his own zone. Throws it, deflected by Gatt, back to Saccone in his own zone.
Cross corner dump, little fight for a while for the puck, nothing comes of it.
Back to Saccone in his own zone.
This is back.
Freebird, though.
I love the hockey band
They're the best. Hockey, student section hockey band is the best for everything.
all around.
Their president got back to me about, they're going to talk at their meeting about potentially doing a podcast with us.
Join?
Which I think would be fun.
What would it?
It'd be like a Children of Yost, like Michigan Hockey Talk podcast or something like that.
Pretty sick.
I mean, finding people that love hockey is like few and far between. So.
This university's better than most at it. I might fall asleep during this period. Someone better score 2 minutes in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Sweet.
Sound
Good.
great, man. Hair looks great.
Thanks. I try sometimes.
Dude, I've been getting so many pimples this week.
Really?
Yeah.
I got some on my chest from hockey, I think, the other day.
That's why I get these.
I went in to take a shower and I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? I never got like body acne and I was like, what the hell is going on?
That's how I get. I get
What
this
is
from the sweat. I get it right up here and right on the sides. It's unfortunate.
I know. Don't clean our stuff enough.
All right, fire it up.
Yep.
WCBN live from Yost Ice Arena. Second period action. Michigan Wolverines taking on the Michigan Spartans. Spartans currently hold a 1-0 lead. Danny Ryan, Jeremy Parks had to step out of the booth. I'm now joined by Willie the Wedge Benjamin. Wedge, what can you tell me about that first period that the Wolverines need to change to really shape up and get this offense going?
I think the Wolverines need to work on it, getting the puck into the zone. When they get it in, maybe go for a cycle. Just try and set some sort of offensive zone up and look to see if they can make Michigan State defenders mess up and leave a guy open. A lot of this play so far has been moving into the zone and dumping one on net and hoping something will happen, or throwing it at the end boards and hoping it'll bounce out in front of the net. You don't want to be relying on a lucky bounce to get a goal. They should move in with the offense and try and score off a rush.
Michigan State was fortunate to get their goal off a lucky bounce. Wolverines not so much. Spartans lead the Wolverines in shots 12-9. The Wolverines have been surging since the latter half of that first period. Hope to see more of the same here at the start of the second. Moments away from puck drop, we'll have Evan Allen against Mason Appleton. Evan doing pretty well in the draws so far.
Yeah, Appleton too, though.
Evan Allen wins this one. Back to Joseph Saccone on the right wing side. He's going to throw it all the way down to Spartan territory where Gatt will collect it. Gatt now cross ice to Holland, who's upended by Short. Able to leave it for Appleton, who's able to get it past Nolan DeYoung and to the red line. DeYoung now circling back, gets it to Short, he gets it to Evan Allen down the left wing side. Allen now circling back to the point to DeYoung, throws on net, tipped wide. Bouncing puck now over at Joe Cox trying to get out. Spartans are able to as Joseph Ciccone circles back in his own zone. Leaves it for Evan Allen. Allen now to Schubert. Throws it all the way cross ice where Alex Kyle collects it. Kyle now to Evan Allen, who can't hold on to the puck. No one can. Bounces to Kodorenko in front of the net, but his shot's way wide. Kodorenko now gets the puck in the right wing corner, trying to get something going. Can't get it as Max Schuert's going to steal and go up past center ice and shuffle it down into Spartan territory. Minnie now leaves it there for Holland. Holland now trying to get it out to Haig. Haig can't get it, but Kodorenko can. Stolen now, Nicholas Boca circling in his own zone. Goes cross ice to Griffin Luce. Luce now looking for an outlet pass. Can't get it. We're going to have a battle on the boards. Haig emerges victorious. Tries to get a shot on net. Just wide. Behind the net now is Ebbing. Ebbing, left wing side. Gets it to Jared Rosberg. Rosberg now throws a shot on net. Deflected out in front. Deflected by Boca. He can't play his stick. Bouncing puck. Another shot there. LaFontaine covers it up. We're going to have a whistle here.
Big save by LaFontaine. Boca lost the stick at a very inopportune moment. 2 Spartans in on the young freshman goaltender from Michigan. But he made a big save, extended out, and covered the puck to make sure Michigan State had nothing left on that chance.
Boca didn't know what to do without his stick. Got upended by Haig, who threw it out in front of the net. Spartans unable to get a quality shot off there, and LaFontaine jumps on the first loose puck he sees. Face-off now on the right side of LaFontaine. Saliba and Slaker on the draw. Slaker able to win it back. Where Brendan Warren's going to get on the left wing side. Warren now cycling it back down low to Piazza. Piazza now starting to rush the away. Gets it into Warren, who loses the puck. So Spartan sends it back to into Michigan territory. Piazza now playing in his own zone. Gets it to Warren. Warren cross ice to Luke Martin. Martin now gains the red line, throws it. Tries to get it deep. Takes a weird bounce off the stanchion and is going to deflect back into center ice where Sam Piazza is going to collect it. Now Piazza able to get it in down low. Wolverines go chasing. Luke Martin now with the puck in the net at the point. Throws it behind the net. Or Will Lockwood will collect it in the corner. Lockwood and Warren working down low. Tries to look to a pass to the point to the Piazza, but he's going to have it stolen and back up the other way is Pavelik. Pavelik now gaining the right wing side of the Michigan zone. Fires a shot. Great save, LaFontaine. Slaker collects the loose puck and circles back in his own zone to Piazza. Piazza now trying to look for Brendan Warren. Pass intercepted by Osborne. Takes a jump. Gains the right wing side of the Michigan State zone. Penalty away from the puck, though. Jake Slaker was tripped up on the play. Interference is going to be the call.
Wolverines might have lucked out there. Michigan State wide open shot right in front of the net. But penalty call not only negates that chance, but gives the Wolverines their first power play of the night.
That is Brennan Sanford going off. The call is going to be tripping, not interference. A lazy call once again, an unnecessary call. Faceoff's now going to come all the way down into Spartan territory on the right wing side of Minnie. See if the Wolverines can get something going here on the power play with 17:30 in the second period. Marody on the draw. Able to win it back to Alex Kyle. Kyle now to Piazza at the top of the key. Piazza on the right wing side of Marody. Marody now into the slot to Evan Allen. Shot, glove saved by Minnie. Evan Allen with a prime opportunity there for the Wolverines, all alone in the slot. Minnie stands tall.
Yeah, good save by Minnie. Great offensive spark going from the Wolverines. Hopefully they can get something started here on this power play. Michigan State's goal came off a power play, so it'd be good if they could equal out that special teams battle here.
Face off now left side of Minnie. Marody on the draw once again. Trying to win it back. He gets it to Piazza right D side. Piazza now walks to the center. Gets it to Marody. Marody now trying to walk it in. Loses the puck. No one able to get control of it, though, as it's bouncing around. Finally, Marody gets it once again. Gets it to Danks below the red line. Marody now with the puck. Gets it to the point to Sam Piazza. Piazza now walking in the middle. To Kyle. Cross ice to Marody with a shot. Great block there by Joe Cox. Marody now. Cross ice to Sam Piazza. Piazza now with a shot. Glove save once again by Minnie. Wolverines trying to look to get someone in front of Minnie there. He had great vision on that puck right now and was able to see it into the glove.
Yeah, good save there. He clear line of sight, though. Dexter Danks, I think, is who they're trying to throw in front of him. Got moved out of the way by a defender. Ended up being a relatively easy save for Minnie. Cooper Marody had 2 big chances on the back door. One of them was a huge block by Cox. The other one was just a missed play. Let's see if he can keep that up here.
Marody now is going to take the draw on the right side of Minnie against Mason Appleton, who's been hot on the draw for the Spartans. Tie up now. Finally, Wolverines win back to Piazza at the top of the key. Piazza now walking right D side. Gets it to Marody on the right wing. Marody back to the top of the key to Piazza. Piazza cross ice to Kyle. Kyle now cross ice to Marody, can't hold on to it. Marody now with the puck. Gets it down low to Danks. Danks with a great move. Pass out in front to Kyle. Great save, Minnie. Puck deflecting now. Back to Kyle with a shot. Once again, Minnie can't find it. Great initial save. Danks now fighting for the puck down low with Marody. Danks now tries to make a move out in front, deflected away. Battling now for the puck down low is the Wolverines. Finally, Marody gets it out to Piazza. Piazza now with time, fires it on net. Great save again, tries to do it. Minnie's way out of the net, covers it almost at the hash marks.
Minnie, unbelievable save there. His helmet actually was undone earlier. He was signaling to the ref to blow the whistle. Having a chat with the ref right now. The ref didn't blow the whistle, and he comes out, helmet undone, and 2 huge saves, out alone, like 3-4 feet outside of the
I've never seen a goalie cover a puck that far out of the net.
Huge saves, covers it up almost near the hash
with his
marks.
blocker hand, too.
Blocker.
He picked up the puck with his blocker hand.
It's been all Minnie killing the penalties so far here. Michigan definitely buzzing. A lot of great scoring chances there. Minnie shuts them all down.
Minnie just apologized to the referee because he was so incredulous at the fact that they didn't blow a whistle.
That his helmet was off.
Great offensive production there by the Wolverines on this power play. Cooper Marody looked fantastic out there, as well as Sam Piazza.
He really did.
Playing catch on the right wing side there, able to open up many opportunities. Piazza had the puck all alone in the middle. He just couldn't get a good enough shot off. Shot it right into the chest of Minnie.
Yeah, they had a great play where Piazza was getting the puck, and he was drawing down near the top of that left circle, and it would open up Marody on the far side for a backdoor play that they were able to get all the way over to him. Not a lot of shots came from it, but it definitely moved around the penalty killers, which is sometimes just as important. The first pass doesn't get someone open.
I like the second power play unit for the Wolverines. Winborg on the draw with Slaker and Lockwood. Left side of Minnie. Winborg able to win it back, but Nolan DeYoung can't reach the outlet pass. It's going to go all the way back in to Michigan territory. 33 seconds left on the power play for the Wolverines. DeYoung now going back up the other way. He's going to cross the red line. He's going to throw it in down low where the Wolverines are going to have to give chase. Gatt now trying to hold on to it. Can't get it as Winborg steals it and throws it back in down low. Holland now throws it all the way across the ice where Nolan DeYoung can't keep it in. And the Spartans are going to ice it all the way down. 10 seconds left on the Michigan power play. LaFontaine now gets it to Winborg on the right wing side. Finds Slaker. Gets it to Will Lockwood. He's going to have to circle back in his own zone. Lockwood now circling right side in front of the benches. Gains the Michigan State zone. Will Lockwood trying to go wide. Leaves it for Slaker. Bouncing puck. There's a broken stick somewhere. Looks like it belongs to Pavlik. The Spartans are going to try and throw the puck down the ice. It's going to deflect out of play. Faceoff's going to stay in the zone, it appears. 15-16 in the second period. 1-0 Spartans, but the Wolverines threatening on that power play, but nothing to show for it.
Yeah, nothing came out of it. A couple big saves by Minnie, but sometimes that power play can just serve as a little bit of an offensive spark to get things moving in the zone when you later on after the guys out of the box.
Faceoff now left side of Minnie. Brendan Warren on the draw against Sam Saliba. Saliba is going to win it back. As Elliott's going to throw it cross ice to the right wing side. Trying to get out now as the Spartans. They do. James Sanchez collects his own red line. Gets it to Stephen Merle, who is looking for Brendan Warren streaking, but Rosberg intercepts and throws it into Michigan territory. Pavlik now right wing side. Throws down front. LaFontaine saves it, and the puck deflects to Sanchez. Sanchez able to get it out, but nothing showing there as Pavlik's back the other way. Saliba now left wing side in the Michigan zone. Boca and Merle knock him off the puck and cycle it in down behind LaFontaine. Bouncing puck now is going to deflect out in front. LaFontaine couldn't cover it. Lucky Marody is there to deflect it away. Bouncing puck now is Kodorenko trying to corral it on the boards. Boca giving chase to him. Finally, Boutros Ghaffari pinches to keep it in. Bouncing puck once again. Ghaffari keeps it in and sends it back in down low. Kodorenko now working down low on Griffin Luce. Bunch of bodies in the corner working the puck. Thomas Ebbing emerges victorious. Pass the point to Ghaffari. Ghaffari throws it on net too wide. Puck's actually going to deflect all the way out where Osborne's going to collect in his own blue line. Osborne to Kodorenko. Kodorenko now gets it cross ice to Ebbing, who gains the Michigan zone on the right wing side. Ebbing now cycling around loose. Cuts in front. Bouncing puck out there. Still nothing there. Weird bounce away. LaFontaine with the glove save. Now a chance for Ghaffari with a shot deflected high and wide. Great chance there by the Spartans. They had plenty of opportunities. LaFontaine's been having trouble seeing the puck.
Yeah, actually, I think what happened there, Ebbing got a nice cut in front of the crease, and that backdoor crashing Crasher from Michigan State was able to get there, almost banging the rebound in. He did make a kind of desperation save, sprawled out on the ground. I don't know if it was as much him making the save or the puck just hitting him, but Wolverines definitely dodged a bullet there, as a couple wide open shots from Michigan State that they just missed.
Both teams now trading big chances so far in the second period. 13:47 left to play. Wolverines haven't been able to get anything going after that power play. Haven't even been able to really control the puck.
No, definitely taking some funny bounces.
Spartan
There's
territory.
been a couple here that LaFontaine has tried to reach for and hasn't actually been able to see or grab. And it's almost come back to bite him twice. He's been lucky so far, though.
We'll have to see if the Spartans' offense continues. They have 16 shots right now to the Wolverines' 14. But outside of special teams, the Wolverines really haven't had any quality opportunities.
Yeah, Michigan's having a hard time getting the puck in the zone and setting something up, anything up. Michigan's actually having a hard time just getting into the zone sometimes. A lot of turnovers in the neutral zone, and a lot of just having to dump and let Michigan State take the puck out of their zone. The chase aspect hasn't been effective today.
Both goaltenders I haven't thought looked spectacular either. I just think the shots have been right in their chest for the most part.
Yeah.
Minnie has looked a little bit better than LaFontaine, but I still think there's plenty of opportunity for improvement. Face-off now right side of LaFontaine. Marody on the draw against Connor Wood. Marody wins it back, and they're going to fire it all the way left side to Cutler Martin. Cutler Martin can't get it out of the zone, though. He loses it to Brendan Sanford. LaFontaine now forced to play the puck. He can't get it out either. Spartans keep it in their own zone, keeping the Wolverines zone, fighting for it. Sanford now gets it down low to Knudsen now. Working now, Spartans cycling. Unable to hold on the puck for too long, though. Nolan DeYoung fires it behind his own net where Saccone plays it up to Dexter Danks. Danks now goes hard into the boards with the Spartans. Finally, they get it out as Cutler Martin. And able to gain the Michigan zone. Danks gets upended hard there by Red Holland. The big body of Danks always flying around. Spartans now able to collect the putt as Gat circles in his own zone, trying to get it out. It's going to get deflected up out of play. Dexter Danks never afraid to throw his body around.
No, and maybe that's a little bit of what they need. The Wolverines actually really aren't finishing many checks here. They seem to be a little bit flat so far. So maybe some offensive presence from one of the older guys than Dexter Danks can get them fired up, moving, getting hits, knocking stuff up in the offensive zone.
Face-off now right in front of the Michigan benches. Appleton wins it. Gets it to Taro Hiroshi. Left wing side was going to gain the red line, and then Michigan territory center ice. Hiroshi now working with the puck. Throws it in on net to Appleton. Great save there by LaFontaine. Appleton now circling with puck right wing side. Gets it back to the point to Rosberg. Rosberg throws it in on LaFontaine, who shuffles it into the corner. Cox there to collect it. Leaves it for Mason Appleton. Appleton circling back down low. Gets upended off the puck, but then collects it again. Appleton throws it to the point where Mitch Elliott makes a move, trying to get it down low to Cox. Cox collecting it. Get to the point to Mitch Elliott. Elliott throws it on net, where LaFontaine will gobble it up. 12-18 in the second period, 1-0 Spartans, and they're threatening once again. That line of Appleton, Hiroshi, and Cox, ever so dangerous in Michigan's end.
Yeah, Hiroshi's got that speed and kind of agility to get around everybody. Joe Cox is a big body who's great on the puck, and he's really been able to just enforce his will all over the Michigan defenders so far tonight.
Face-off now, left side of LaFontaine. Wolverines are going to lose the draw now as the Spartans are going to start cycling. Logan Lambden now working all the way around the left corner. Gets the puck, leaves it for Boutros Ghaffari. Ghaffari now trying to go cross ice to Osborne. It's deflected by Brendan Warren. Warren now almost had a beat on it, but Osborne is able to get a stick and negate a breakaway. Boca now collects in his own zone, trying to get it out, but Pavelic's there to keep it in. Pavelik now tries to make a move down low. Trying to cycle it back in. Pavelik now behind his own net. Working on the right wing corner. Going to get it to Saliba. Saliba now gets it to Ghaffari at the point. Ghaffari throws it in down low where Boca will collect it behind LaFontaine. Boca now up to Will Lockwood, who can't hold on to it, but it's going to go into Spartan territory. Boutros Ghaffari now to Pavlik, who gets it down into the Michigan zone where Boca will play it behind LaFontaine. Some action going in front of the Spartan bench as Griffin Luce got tangled up with about 3 different players. Spartans now with the puck in their own zone. It's Carson Gadd again. A little miscommunication there between him and William Haig. Lockwood now dances around Haig, but loses the puck to Kodorenko. Kodorenko now left wing side. Leaves it for Ebbing, who throws it in down low. Battle now in the corner. 2 Wolverines, 2 Spartans. Nolan DeYoung emerges victorious and cycles behind LaFontaine. Tries to throw it. A big collision there between about 3 players. Spartans get the puck back to Gatt, who throws it on net but way high and wide. Puck deflected now on the hash marks on the left wing side. William Haig circling, gets it back to the point to Gatt. Gatt now left wing side. There's a shot from the Spartan that's saved by LaFontaine. That was Brennan Sanford. Puck now deflected all the way around and out as Rhett Holland could not get there. Holland now circling back down low, gets it to Brennan Sanford. Sanford now up and out, but Noel DeYoung able to step back up and throw it back into Spartan territory. Carson Gatt now forced to play it. Left wing side, gets it up and out. Connor Wood tries to collect it, he can't get it, and Stephen Merle collects it at center ice, but promptly loses it to Carson Gatt. 10 minutes left in the second period, 1-0 Spartans. James Sanchez throws it deep into Michigan territory, Michigan State territory. Now the Spartans start their breakout the other way. Right wing side, they get it down low. Brennan Sanford giving chase to Sam Piazza behind LaFontaine. Puck's going to deflect out where Dexter Dank's going to have room to skate left wing side up and out of the zone and into Spartan territory. Marody now cuts back in the run, throws down front to Piazza in the slot. Shot, great save there by Minnie. Cutler Martin, always tenacious, getting into it with Mitch Elliott.
Michigan seems to be a little more fired up for the after whistle stuff than what's happening between the whistles. Enjoying a little bit of pushing around, fighting, headlocks.
It would nice to see Cutler Martin convert his energy to offensive production for once.
Yeah, that would be a little bit preferable.
4 goals in 18 games for the senior, who's playing on the first line right now. Always tenacious and definitely plays well on the penalty kill. Red hoping he can translate some of that to success on the power play.
Yeah, Michigan's just going to need something going for him now. Offense they're not even having time to get into the offensive zone. Michigan State is wearing them down defensively, and that starts to get dangerous because when you start to get tired defensively, that actual skate to move into the offensive zone is harder and harder to make. Should we just change here and dump it in? And as soon as you have that, it's just very hard to actually establish an offense. So Michigan needs to get something going quick, establish an offense, get a cycle working, and try and find some open guys.
Yeah, Michigan's been able to hold on to the puck because I feel like we end up saying this every week, but the puck's been bouncing around way too much for him. Again, unable to get it really on their sticks. Cooper Marody in that first line, him and Danks have had some chemistry so far. You saw that rush right there at the end. They're able to get those shots in the slot, but they can't get clean ones off, as it's either been an easy glove save or right into the body of Minnie.
Yeah, and a lot of that is actually, some of it goes to how well the Michigan State forwards are playing getting back. They're being extremely tenacious on the back check, making sure that they're picking up sticks, making it hard for anybody to get open and get a clear shot. That's big. You need that if you're looking to win games, especially in someone else's barn.
Face off now left side of Minnie. Marody's going to win it back to Piazza. Piazza now to Cutler Martin with a shot deflected by Appleton. Cutler Martin gets it back, throws it on net. Great save by Minnie. Luke Martin now pinching, trying to get it in. Bouncing puck now in front of Minnie. No one's able to get it. Still bouncing. Big battle in front. Finally, Danks gets it. He's going to cycle back to the point to Luke Martin. Luke Martin to Piazza at the top of the key. Piazza now throws it on net. Deflected. Oh, great save there by Minnie. He didn't even know where that was. He just stuck his leg out. Martin now trying to throw it on net off angle. Not going to work. Dexter Danks now collects it at the top of the key. Throws it down low to Martin. Martin now throws it cross crease. Luke Martin can't keep it in. Puck's going to bounce back out to the Michigan blue line. Martin now to Marody, who's just going to get it in down low and go for a change. Cutler Martin giving chase down low to Rosberg behind his own net. Rosberg trying to get it out. Can't do it as Griffin Luce puts it in and throws it in on net to Evan Allen. Allen can't corral the puck. As Alex Kyle is forced to send it in back down low to Max Short behind the net. Mason Appleton takes him off the puck and then trips him up. No call there. Alex Kyle's going to get thrown on net. Bouncing puck in the air. Still bouncing. Max Short can't put it home. Elliott now tries to clear it. Fell on the play and threw it about into the 15th row of Yost Ice Arena.
You're going crazy. It looks like no one was hurt, but they did end up with the puck. So, hey, take your souvenir.
Michigan definitely got away from them there as Max Short tripped up Mason Appleton. I've never seen a more egregious tripping call in my life that wasn't called.
It was a massive no call on the trip, too, because Max Short almost scored on the next play. So
we're going to have a stoppage of play here weird sequence there. The puck seemed to be in the air more than it was on the ice.
Yeah, another couple big saves by Minnie. There is one in particular, a Michigan shot bouncing from the point that actually it was almost like the Michigan State defenders were trying to put it in on him too, but he spread out all the way, stayed big, and was able to redirect that puck out of the net, and what looked like it was probably going to go in.
Stoppage play right now. Looks like a timeout is going to be taken. It's 1-0 still in the second period. Both teams, I think they're threatening. I don't know.
I mean, they're getting scoring chances. They're not necessarily dominating an offensive zone, so to speak. Michigan State more than Michigan, but whenever they're in each other's zone, they are getting good shots. A lot of this has just been back and forth throughout the neutral zone, and then every once in a while you have a shift where the other team is able to hold and kind of impose some of their offensive will in the offensive zone. Not a lot of scoring showing from it, though.
Face-off now is going to be the left side of Minnie. 8:25 left to play in the second period. Evan Allen on the draw for the Wolverines against Sam Saliba. Allen able to win it and get it back to Boca. Boca sends it in now behind the net to Max Short. Short now fighting for the puck still. Gets it to Evan Allen. Allen now working down low. Gets it out to front to Kyle, throws it in on net. Short actually deflected that wide. Bolt now fighting for the puck. Spartans try and get it out. Evan Allen trying to keep it in. Gets upended on the play as Pavlik's going to get it out. Nicholas Boca collects it. Forces it back to Griffin Luce in his own zone. Luce now to Max Short, just going to shuffle it in down behind Minnie. Minnie now trying to play the puck, runs into his own guy there, Boutros Ghaffari, but they still are able to get it out. Ghaffari now over the red line. Elects to change as he just throws it into the Michigan zone. Griffin Luce now with the puck in his own zone. Looking for an outlet there, can't find as Spartans throw it back in. Luce now collecting it behind his own net. Circling back up the other way. Short now trying to get it up to Slaker. Slaker now with the puck behind the net, circling in the Spartan zone. Slaker now working against the boards. Red Holland's going to emerge victorious from it. Tries to get up to William Haig, can't get it. DeYoung's going to fire on net. Glove save there into the corner by Minnie. Spartans now able to get it up. Brendan Warren with a huge hit there in front of the Michigan bench. Puck now finds his way into the Michigan zone where Holland's going to throw it behind LaFontaine where Saccone's forced to play it. Joseph Saccone, the world junior champion, getting it up and out, and then now into Spartan territory. Saccone tries to get out in front to Jake Slaker, but the pass was in his feet. Now Knudsen back up the other way, gains Michigan territory, gets it to Brendan Sanford. Sanford now in front to Knudsen, puck deflected up and in. Spartans take a 2-0 lead.
Saccone brought the puck in there and actually got caught, got beat coming out of the zone, so you had Warren mismatched as one of the defenders, and Michigan State was able to bring it in, toss it to the front of the net. No one was really covering him. I actually think LaFontaine did make the first save. The second one was just banged in over him, though.
Knudsen and Sanford were able to play pass and catch. Sanford able to go wide on Warren, throw it on front of the net. Wedge is right. LaFontaine did make the initial save, but eventually Knudsen was able to shovel it into the top half of the net. 2-0 Spartans, 6:35 in the second period. Wolverines looking to rebound. Face out now center ice, it's Winborg. Wins it back to Sam Piazza. Piazza now cross ice to Luke Martin. Back to Piazza, who's going to shovel it down in deep into Michigan territory where Osborne will play it behind his own net. Osborne now looking for Hiroshi on the wing. Winborg steals it and throws it in back down low to Stephen Merle. Merle now out in front to Sanchez, puck deflected up high. Red electing to go with the fourth line here to answer that goal, and good start so far.
Yeah, Sanchez with a good opportunity there, just kind of falls back on it and throws it up through the uprights for a good field goal. Actually, it might have been.
They could use 3 points right about now.
Yeah, you'd be winning.
As Jeremy said earlier in the first period, 2-0 lead, the most dangerous lead in hockey. Not pressing the panic button yet for the Wolverines, but they need to get some action going soon. Face-off now right side of Minnie. Cooper Marody wins it back. Gets it to Luke Martin. Martin now to Dexter Danks into the slot to Cutler Martin. He's going to have his shot deflected. Lambden now able to flick it up and out where Luke Martin has to play it in his own zone. Martin now circles, loses Pavlik on it, who lost an edge. Finally, the puck finds its way to Cooper Marody, who gains the Michigan State zone, but only for a second, and he loses the puck and is forced to battle with it on the boards. Finally, Saliba gets it up to Pavlik. Pavlik now trying to find Holland. Tripped up on the play. Cooper Marody's going to get it, looking for Cutler Martin for the outlet pass and can't find him. Puck deflects all the way into State territory. Now Marody gets it, tries to throw it in front. Puck deflected by Minnie. Bouncing puck yet again the story. Danks now finally collects it. Cycles it to Cooper Marody. Marody now to Cutler Martin. Martin now circling, gets across ice to Piazza. Piazza now waits, shoots, double deflection, sends the puck high up and out into the stands.
Michigan State really lucky there as they had 2 sticks break in the last play.
Oh, Cutler Martin just horse collars somebody.
Dexter Danks getting pulled on the back of the net.
Looks like it's Carson Gaddy's getting yanked down. There's going to be at least one penalty here.
Yeah, I would.
Expert pick.
Expert analysis, at least one. Is it going to be 2? Gat skating.
Looks like Gat skating to the bench. Cutler Martin skating to the box.
Cutler Martin may be feeling a little bit of shame right now.
Red Holland might
Danks jawing off at each other. Both of them.
Looks like Red Holland will be going to the box as well.
Almost skated
and
in the
Dexter
wrong
Danks.
Well,
maybe had some choice words.
Unfortunate, as both of them are very strong penalty killers, and it does appear
2
that
staples on the Michigan penalty kill. But Red Holland, also one of the better Michigan State defensemen, has 0 goals on the year, but has been known to slip into the Michigan State power play. We'll get a moment on the call, but it's 5:18 in the second period. 2-0 Spartans. Wolverines look like they're going to be on the kill. 5-on-4, not what they needed.
Definitely not what they needed. Dexter Danks getting pushed around a little bit there, and something angered Cutler Martin, and he just went for it. He went for the full RKO, and yeah, it looked great, but it's not Monday Night Raw. It's a hockey game, and that's not allowed.
And that'll get you 2 minutes any day of the week. Definitely that bad blood boiling over once again. Alex Kyle and Mason and Joe Cox talking to the referees right now. Referees basically just tell them they want no more nonsense. The only penalty we have on the board right now is a Cutler Martin 2-minute. I'm just going to go ahead and say that's for roughing. Seems like a safe assumption there.
Probably roughing and then coincidental, whatever.
Offsetting there on Danks and Holland for their extracurriculars. Faceoff's going to come all the way down to the right side of LaFontaine. With both Danks and Martin in the box, it looks like James Sanchez and Brendan Warren will be taking over penalty kill duties. Warren will take the draw. Sam Saliba will for the Spartans. Saliba wins it back to the point. Taro Hiroshi to Osborne on the right D side. Osborne now circling around, throws it in down low where Saliba collects behind his own net. Gets into Mason Appleton, left wing side. Appleton down low to Saliba. Saliba now tries to get to the point, but it's intercepted by James Sanchez. Sanchez now to Warren, right wing side, gains the Spartan zone. Warren now making a cut to the net, backhand shot just wide. Kodorenko now, collecting the puck, gets it to Saliba, who goes behind a diving Griffin Loose. Saliba now circling, throws it to the point to Appleton with a blast, too high. Puck deflected almost in front, but Boca's there to save it and get it up and out. 1:22 left in the penalty kill. Taro Hiroshi collects the puck behind Minnie. Hiroshi now starts to rush back up the other way, left wing side, skates in front of the benches. Leaves it for Kodorenko. Kodorenko to Appleton, right wing side. Appleton throws it on net, weak shot. Lambden's going to have to corral it. Trying to throw it back to the point. Osborne's going to have to pinch to get there. Can't get it. Max Schwartz going to get it out to Alex Kyle. Alex Kyle over center ice, right wing side. Cutting back to the middle. Shoots just too wide. Schwartz gets the rebound and throws it wide as well. Kodorenko now collects it as the Wolverines go for a change. Leaves it for Taro Hiroshi, who's going to wait behind his own net. 40 seconds left in the kill for the Wolverines. Hiroshi still waiting. He's going to wait for Rosborn to collect it so Hiroshi can get off the ice as well. Rosborn's going to wait. The Spartans have killed 14 seconds of their own penalty. Power play. Now the rush back up the other way. Thomas Ebbing now gains the Michigan zone. He's going to wait. Get it back to Joe Cox with a shot deflected. Bouncing puck now. Going to find his way to Haig. Haig shots blocked by Saccone. He's going to get it up and down the ice. We have 10 seconds left to play in this penalty kill. 3:26 in the period. 2-0 Spartans. Rosberg now circling back his own zone. Brendan Warren's going to upend him. Michigan able to kill off the penalty as Ebbing's going to send it back up the other way. William Haig gets it deep into the Michigan zone where Sam Piazza's going to fight him for it. Finally, Luke Martin trying to get it out. Can't do it there as Connor Wood beats him Beats the puck to the blue line. Now Marody able to get out to Evan Allen. Evan Allen out to James Sanchez, who gets it deep into state territory. Puck now flying around. Sanchez got up on the play. Another weird one there as he got tangled up with Boutros Ghaffari. Connor Wood now gains the Michigan zone right wing side. Throws it in on net. LaFontaine couldn't find that one as it deflects in the corner. Knudsen now working for the puck. Loses it now as Samford's going to circle around. Tries a wraparound shot. LaFontaine can't find the puck. Finally, Schuert's able to get it. Skate up the left wing side, up out of the zone. Cross ice pass now to Evan Allen. Allen now gaining the Michigan State zone. Throws it high and wide. Race now to the puck for Jake Slager and Knudsen. Knudsen now to Lambden with a shot all the way wide as Boutros Ghaffari keeps it in and throws it in down low. Lambden now left wing side with the puck. Throws it all the way around the boards where Elliott's going to get it and throw it into Pavelik. Pavelik with the centering pass to Lambden. Great save there by LaFontaine. Battle now on the boards. It's going to find its way to Saliba with a shot on net. LaFontaine able to fall on it. 1:58 in the second period. 2-0 Spartans, and they're threatening once again.
Yeah, didn't actually get that much on the power play. They kind of stood behind their net for a decent chunk of it. But a couple good shots there. LaFontaine makes the smart play, gets it covered, gets a line change and a bit of a rest. See if Michigan can maybe spark something going the other way.
26 shots for the Spartans, only 19 for the Wolverines. Dexter Danks and Rhett Holland will come out of the box. So both teams, while they've been at full strength, will have their full bench available now.
Michigan State really pouring on the shots, 26. Before even the second period is over, that's not what you want to give up. If you're the Wolverines defensive core, you need to really make sure you can stop some of these shooters from taking the shots. Michigan known as a great shot blocking team, so that comes into play. But another great way to not get shots is just not have the puck in your defensive zone. I think if they had a little bit more offensive pressure, a little more offensive presence, it would really help them out.
Michigan has struggled with that this entire year. They've been outshot by their opponents the majority of their games. As Wedge said earlier, a phenomenal shot blocking team. We've only seen kind of part of that today. Michigan State's had those chances and the ability to get quality shots off on LaFontaine, who's having a hard time seeing the puck today.
Being down early is also a strange concept to the Wolverines, who generally jump off to big leads in the first period and see them dwindle down by the end. So see if they can overcome the adversity and step up and get this 2-goal lead back.
Face-off now is going to be on the left side of LaFontaine. Jake Slaker on the draw against Sam Saliba.
And they're kicked out. That
Only
hadn't
our
happened
first
yet.
one of the day.
It's into, yeah. We generally get more.
Brendan Warren now on the draw. Tie up on the play. No one able to get control of it yet. Puck's going to find its way into the corner. Still no one able to get it. Finally, Michigan gets a little daylight there. Jake Slaker trying to get it out. He's able to. Penalty here to the Spartans, it looks like, is there was a little bit of a cheap hit there by Logan Lambden. He was getting into it during the face-off, and then right away he went after, I believe it was Brendan Warren with a late hit there.
Yeah, he was pushing Warren after Warren was down 2, right in clear view of the officials. Not the smartest thing to do if you want to avoid the box. A huge power play coming up for Michigan. It's going to run him up until the end of the second period. They're able to get one heading into the locker room before this period's end. That'd be a big thing for their confidence moving into the third period.
Poor time for a penalty by the freshman from Newport, Michigan. Face-off now right side of Mini. 1:46 in the second period. Wolverines looking for anything. Marody wins the puck back to Piazza. Piazza cross ice to Kyle. Glove save Mini. This first unit on the power play has been phenomenal tonight for the Wolverines, but has nothing to show for it.
Yeah, they're getting guys open on the back door and getting great shots on Mini. They just need to wait a little bit longer or hope they can get somebody in front of him to screen.
Face-off now left side of Mini. Marody on the draw. Bouncing puck. No one really able to get a control of it. Now Evan Allen trying to cycle it back in. Still a bouncing puck. No one able to get it. And Ebbing now collects it and gets it up and out all the way down. LaFontaine leaves it for Sam Piazza. Piazza now behind his own net. 1:24 left to play in the second period. 2-0 Spartans. Piazza now over the red line. Leaves it for Nolan DeYoung. DeYoung now cross ice to Kyle. Kyle now gains the Spartan zone. Loses a tire though. Able to stick with the puck. But he can't keep it in as Thomas Ebbing's going to throw it all the way down the ice. LaFontaine stepping up to play it. 1 minute left to play in the second. Cooper Marody with the puck in his own zone. Cycles it back to Sam Piazza to start the rush. Piazza now exit the Michigan zone. Fires it back to Alex Kyle. Kyle now throws it in down low. More Mini will play it. Throws it up to the point where Sam Piazza is going to collect it. Can't hold on to the puck. Able to get it across ice to Alex Kyle. Kyle now to Marodi. To Piazza at the top of the key. Piazza now looking for Kyle on the left wing side. Can't find him. Puck's going to deflect all the way to Marodi in the right wing corner. Leaves it for Evan Allen. Allen now to Piazza, right D side. Throws it in out on net, deflected wide. Kyle now on the left wing. Gets it to Evan Allen. Evan Allen now trying to get to the point. Piazza does find its way to Marodi. Puck now bouncing in the corners. We got 15 seconds left in the second period. Spartans able to throw the puck all the way down, up and out. Kyle lost a tire there. Taro Hiroshi able to muscle it all the way back in to the Michigan zone. 5 seconds left in the second. Wolverines will carry over 14 seconds of power play, but once again, nothing to show for it so far in the second period.
Yeah, the start of the power play looked great, but then some sloppy passing ended up with them not getting anything going in the last minute or so.
We'll look for the Wolverines. Start out 14 seconds, not a lot to work with, but they just need to get anything going in the offensive zone, really. Not just a power play, but even strength as well.
Yeah, just hold the puck in there a little more, get Minnie's legs a little bit tired, get the defensive core a little bit tired, and try and find a mistake for them to score on. Get bodies in front of the net, take shots from the point. There's a lot they can do that they aren't doing so far. And that's really what's going to have to happen if they want to overcome this 2-goal lead and just get on the board.
We're going to take a quick intermission break before we come back for the third period to see how this installment of Michigan State Michigan comes. Spartans leading right now 2-0 live at Yost Ice Arena. This is WCBN.
I just feel bad you're subjecting yourself to
I
this.
feel bad that I thought there was going to be an empty house, and rightfully so at the start. There's actually people in the corner. No one's that they're taking money. Really? The absolute impressions on the college.
It's so bad.
Michigan State's too big for them. 20 seconds.
They just stand up. They just stand. I don't know why you're changing. You're waiting behind your net. You could move up. Everybody looks terrible. Like Michigan gets good shot at the power players.
This is like watching Rutgers play Rutgers, which right away is thinking about starting hockey.
Just because you're in the Big Ten doesn't mean
They want to have a program.
you're never going to be able to compete with the other institutions.
I'm trying to think of anybody good that's come out of like the state of New Jersey. And I'm struggling.
For hockey?
Like players that have come from the state.
Reemsdyke might have been.
No, you are right. Yeah.
There's one.
I think that's it.
Even so, like,
I mean, yeah, I guess it's true. We don't really poach a lot of talent from the mitten either, but like, still.
they think of opening a new hockey school is being in a spot where is Rutgers getting hockey?
They're talking about it.
I want Florida State to get a team. That's like the most absurd.
They have a like clubby kind of team that I think like could make it.
Might never be good. They're just gonna take all the dumb kids. The kid tried to be funny and then he missed.
They have a club team. They're playing Ohio.
Ohio's really good. Ohio's like the best club team. I'm not kidding. Their barn,
Makes kind of sense to me though.
their barn is apparently
I
nuts.
feel like their whole school is a beer league, so
Yeah.
it's like,
They, my buddy played club. Come on, man. Put it in.
it's good movement.
Under
He got it.
That's so nuts.
He hit it.
No, but my buddy played against Ohio in club. He said they literally like packed it. It's just like nuts. And it's like 1,000 people for club hockey. It's great.
Arizona State used to do.
Yeah.
Really?
And then they turned it into something real.
Yeah, like they were like selling out games every bar every night.
That's the way bar I've ever been to. It's still
Ladies and gentlemen,
I miss that we don't go there anymore.
When'd you go?
3 years ago. My aunt worked in Fairbanks, so I went to visit.
That's sweet.
I saw UAF play Anchorage, and it was like the weirdest
Is
hockey
Fairbanks the
environment.
Nuggets? Oh, Anchorage is the Nuggets. Fairbanks is the Seawolves, isn't it?
No, Fairbanks is Nichols.
Okay.
They used to watch the Gophers play Alaska Anchorage every year round. We'd go to Gopher games and I would always end up at the Alaska Anchorage game.
I love that.
I feel like I haven't been to Marucci, but I feel like it'd be fun.
I want to go to Marucci.
I hate Minnesota fans. I'm sorry. Minnesota. Like every goal. Gophers. Raw. I hate them.
You guys have stupid chants.
GLI.
It's like
everybody.
Skull.
GLI is a freshman. Like, we all got trash and they're all like, oh, Minnesota. And every time in between, we're just screaming at this dude, Minnesota's good. Minnesota, Minnesota. Like every time without fail. He just looks at us as he does it.
Yeah, that's what they do. It's pretty cool. Ghost.
I hope my car didn't get towed.
Fairbanks was cool. Denver was cool.
Denver's got to be a wicked.
University of Denver was cool.
Denver's their rink is so small.
I was at the Avs in 01.
Goggins a good one.
I was downtown for the riots. It was great.
My favorite one is it's like an NHL rink.
How many? We're trying to any official visits.
Compton.
I haven't seen it go on. I went to the old one once. The old one was hilarious.
The old one was cool. The old one is like Michigan State's. I don't know if you've been in FSU's old one.
I've only been a month.
Picture like this.
One's not right.
It's got complex in it, and then all the
And it's like a building, and then there's push it in the corner, and then there's like a basketball. There's like basketball courts everywhere. The Notre Dame's hockey arena made 0 sense.
want to go to the Ralph.
You just have to deal with people
What you said?
You're gonna deal with the people up there if you go up there.
Right. I've got friends who live in South. They hate the North Dakota.
North Dakota's a weird. I got some friends that go to that school.
Apparently it's like
Never above zero there.
apparently they're having like a population increase there, like enough to like write home about. Yeah.
Somebody went to South Dakota State, and like they drive 40 minutes to go to work, like through the middle of nowhere. And everybody, like, you have to have a big enough place so that people can stay the night because nobody can drive back home. Like, it's not close enough to walk.
That's so fun.
My friend that goes to North Dakota, one of his buddies, after they won the national championship, was trying to hold like one of the borders and shoot this 4th of July fireworks on. Put it in backwards and blew off his hand.
Really?
It's a different place, man.
Your buddy did that?
No, my friend, he was like, it would have been like the state quarterback fraternity.
Okay.
The dude graduated 5 years ago and just like lives in college houses. So
Does he have a job or anything?
he doesn't have a family anymore, so
What was he going into?
he just like Muslim school. Seems like he's gonna be a dentist.
So State tweeted that they were out shooting Ohio State 23-3 in the first period. And I tweeted back, I remember when that was us.
I wanted you to put a frowny face.
Just kind of hella.
Really? TBT to freshman year when we were really good, and they just beat us.
Last year
really good and they would beat us.
I'm talking about in the Big Ten tourney. When Nagelhorn stood on his head and lost, and then we fell so far in the rankings.
We were supposed to never get in the Big Ten and Penn State just beat us.
Instead,
doesn't make any sense.
It's a dive.
It's a dive bar.
And now Little Caesars is opening the right way with 4 nights in a row. September 15th to like the 19th.
We were talking about that.
I'm going to at least 2.
Everyone has to.
It's just, my dad like actually loves Kid Rock, so like I actually will go.
Kid Rock actually sell that place out there.
Yeah,
Dude, everyone knows someone who at least likes Kid Rock.
he sells out because his tickets are like he makes his tickets intentionally cheap so that people buy them.
So he can sell that.
It's the only place he tours too.
He is from here.
He plays like DT, like
He
four
shows
times a
to like
summer.
Minneapolis and they'd be like, yeah. You know, one summer.
Yeah, I don't know why people love him. I might go to bed after this game.
Just go to sleep. Leave Leo hanging again.
No, he's not going out tonight.
What does he do? What does he do when he doesn't go out?
I don't know. He's sent this solo. He looked up. I looked up the prices for a single and landmark.
It's like $2,000. And it doesn't include like his parking rate.
God, he has parking lots too. I love this chant.
He admits that it's like a huge ripoff, but like, it doesn't matter.
Where else would he live? He's
Right.
not gonna live in
Like, I was like, why didn't you move to Harvard? Like, it's nice.
What's up? Doing broadcast for State Radio. What about you?
I was on doing game presentation stuff. Also, like, I don't think
I've never wanted to mid-broadcast just go, well, this sucks. We've seen a lot of cheap hits.
there's been a lot of
So that book on Mason Appleton, how was that not called? It was the most blatant trick.
like, stop moving in the box.
I want Bino to get decked. Are they gonna sit? Are they gonna sit them? There's a charity hockey game. We have a beer league team. There's a charity hockey game between fraternities. Our fraternity's not in, but the one we play hockey with is.
They did that last year, right? In Fiji.
Yeah.
My boy from Fiji scored the game.
What is it?
Robin Carey.
We,
He was actually like a legit kid. Like he played out at one of those prep schools out in like Massachusetts or some shit.
we're playing with these guys now in it for Pike, and they just like this is one kid.
So bad.
He's never played
for
before.
3 months.
He
And
didn't
after our first season, he thinks he's really good now.
He like elected himself captain. He's like making up all this bullshit. He takes like 8-minute shifts, and it's like, dude, get off the ice. Like, my legs aren't tired.
Yeah. We had this one kid who'd never played hockey before, like a few years before. And he like doesn't move, and he just gets skate around the score, and then he just has to shuffle back 2 strides to the face-off. And he just goes, we're getting off, and I'm gassed because I've been trying. And he just goes, oh, I could skate out here for hours. And I just went, don't say that to me. That's the worst thing you can say to someone.
Because you don't leave the neutral zone.
That's where all the battles are won and lost.
He's probably.
Oh, God.
Like, you know the ref's little crease outside the penalty box? Lucas inhabited that outside of our bench that season.
Have we even hit a viewer?
I don't know.
I haven't seen it.
My mom might listen later.
One kid commented on one of the videos of ours and just said, like, this sucks. I want to watch the video. It's like a 12-year-old kid. It's like, you guys suck. He commented on one of the videos. Yes. This sucks. I was like, what? Oh, God. Let's go. Moments away from third period action here in Yost Ice Arena. Michigan State leads the Wolverines 2-0. Wedge, Wolverines really can't find anything going in the offensive zone.
No, Wolverines, not only are they not getting much offense, they've missed 11 shots.
Woof.
Yeah, that can't happen. So they need to really bear down and get something going offensively. They've got 14 seconds of a penalty kill to at least set something up in the zone. See if they can find something, but they need shots on net. They need goals. It can be a dirty goal. It could be a sweet goal, breakaway, or just a bad shot from the point. At this point, they'll take anything.
Just need to get any momentum going in the offensive zone. It seems like as soon as they keep the puck in there for a minute, Michigan State comes back and keeps it in their zone for 2 minutes. 14 seconds left on the Logan Lambden penalty. Wolverines will try and get it down low quickly and set up. No promises there on if they'll be able to do so in short time. Officials taking a few more moments to clear off the ice.
The refs are squeegeeing the ice off to give it
Essential.
some time to dry. Generally, this is what the ice staff does, but the officials doing a good job too. Probably makes up for the few penalties they may not have seen.
Really making them earn that paycheck here tonight at Yost Ice Arena.
Maybe the children of Yost will throw some more candy after this.
Max Stewart, Evan Allen, and Alex Kyle will be the starting forward line for the Wolverines. An unconventional line, I'd say, at the start of the season. 3 seniors, but I haven't seen all 3 of this line combination for Red Berenson all year. Evan Allen, a guy who's been frequently a healthy scratch.
Yeah.
Max Stewart finding himself in the bottom half of the lines, and Kyle's been pretty much a staple on the first line, but somehow they're all found each other on the second line.
Yeah, no, Evan Allen has definitely been upgrading his stock this year.
Improvement for sure.
As it's been going, he's even been out on the first power play unit today. He's always a great penalty killer. There's a lot of grit in his type of play, but he's been showing a little something else, and he's been getting some more offensive chances, at least setting some up, which I think is why he's seeing a little more time in the upper lines.
That first line, though, of Danks, Marody, and Martin, I'd say, has been the best line so far. Lockwood and Slaker have been 2 staples on the first line, but ever since the return of Cooper Marody, they collectively have found themselves on the third line. Here we go with puck drop. Evan Allen on the draw, wins it forward to Alex Kyle, who loses the puck, and Thomas Ebbing will throw it all the way back down the ice. Icing negated. Luke Martin's going to collect the puck behind his own net, shuffle it back up the other way. Icing was negated because it was a penalty kill. I forgot about that. Puck now deep in the state zone. Spartans have the puck behind their own net. It's Carson Gatt. Gatt trying to shuffle it up to the point. Piazza's there to throw it back down low. Alex Kyle now trying to collect it behind Minnie. Battling for it now, unable to get anything going. Kyle now circling, loses the puck though. Logan Langham's going to try and get up. Puck finds its way in front of the net where Alex Kyle's going to make a move just wide. Great move there by Kyle. Bouncing puck now around. Kyle losing his footing. Few players have lost an edge there on that one spot on the right wing side. Red Holland now gets it up to Joe Cox. Leaves it up and out. Bouncing puck finds its way all the way down towards Sam Piazza. Will collect it behind Jack LaFontaine. Piazza now starting up the left wing side. Throws it cross ice looking for Brendan Warren. Can't find him. We're going to have an icing call. 18:53. Spartans able to kill off that 14-second penalty kill. Once again, Michigan State's power play has nothing to show for it.
Yeah. Alex Kyle almost put one in, though. He found himself all alone, just him and Minnie. Minnie was sprawled out. If he had been able to move and just tip it in the net, he would have been an easy goal, but he missed a little bit wide there.
Great spin around and move. He just couldn't get a good stick on it. Face off now left side of LaFontaine. Jake Slaker on the draw. He's going to lose it, but Elliott is unable to keep the puck in, and it's going to deflect all the way back into Spartan territory, where Rosbig will be circling around. Gets hauled down by Cutler Martin. No call there. Brendan Warren now throws it out to DeYoung. DeYoung now cycling back down low behind the net. Rosberg now able to collect it behind his net. Throws it up to the right wing side to Knudsen. Knudsen now to Connor Wood. Connor Wood gains the red line, gets it up to Sanford. Sanford throws it cross corner. Wood now shuffles it down low to Knudsen. Knudsen now trying to walk it out in front. Stabbed away there by LaFontaine. Jake Slaker now trying to get it out. Gets it to Nolan DeYoung, who goes over center ice. Able to go left wing side and then just throws it to the right wing to Cutler Martin, who can't hold on to it. Finally, they throw it in behind the net, where Jake Slaker will collect it and give it down low to Will Lockwood. Lockwood now cycling behind Minnie. Looking to get it out in front, can't do it. Osborne's on him. Osborne muscles him off the puck. Able to get to Connor Wood, who's going to skate over the red line and dump it deep into the Michigan zone. LaFontaine now leaving it for Griffin Luce. Gets it up to Nicholas Boca. Able to find Lockwood, who gets it out but can't control it. Finally, Marodi's going to have to fire it back into Griffin Luce, who's going to gain the red line and dump it in. Carson Gatt there for the Spartans. Gets it to Mason Appleton. Left wing side to Taro Hiroshi. Gains the Wolverine zone. Circles back, waiting for reinforcements. Hiroshi now throws it in down low, intercepted by Marodi. Marodi now to Dexter Danks. Danks leaves it for Boca, who's going to gain the Spartan zone. Out in front to Will Lockwood. Shot. Great save there. Minnie. Wide open net for Marodi. Misses by a mile. Griffin Luce throws it in down low. Cooper Marodi couldn't have asked for a better opportunity. Shot it way too high and wide. Wide open net there. Minnie wasn't even close. Puck's now going to flex the neutral zone where Marodi gets it. Throws it left wing side to Danks, who gains the Spartan zone. Danks now is just going to throw it. Deflected high, up and out of play. Cooper Marodi has got to be kicking himself right there.
Yeah, Lockwood gets the puck, backdoor, just him and Ed Minnie. Minnie makes a save, but there's a rebound out there. Marodi gets it. Puck's not bouncing, flat on the ice, on his stick. Goalie way out of the net and just, I mean, he missed by a full net's length away.
That was awful. He had all the time in the world. Get another look at it here. It looks just as bad the second time. Spartans win the faceoff and get it out of the zone. Kodorenko fighting along the penalty box boards with Stephen Merle. Puck's going to find its way back to Rosberg. Rosberg now to Kodorenko. Kodorenko now getting it up to William Haig. William Haig gains the left wing side. Trying to throw it out in front. Puck's going to get deflected in the feet of Merle. He can't see it. Luckily, Luke Martin's there to save it. Piazza now left wing side trying to get it into the Spartan zone. He gets hit hard. Gets it into the zone, but unable to control it. We're going to have a penalty call, though.
High sticking.
High sticking is the call.
It looks like they caught.
William Haig, my favorite name to say.
Yeah. Caught one of the Michigan players up in the
Sam
chin
Piazza on the
rush.
back check there. Piazza took a beating from a few players on that rush up.
Yeah, well, Michigan on the power play again, and their power play has looked good. See if Cooper Marodi can redeem himself after missing a gimme goal.
Spartans lead 2-0, 16-12 in the third period. Wolverines, though, on the power play. 0 for 2 so far, but third time's the charm, they say, Wedge.
Yeah, I think that their power play has been looking good. As just keep the first half rolling.
Marodi wins it back to Sam Piazza. Piazza now cycling. Gets it up to Alex Kyle at the top of the key with an off-angle shot that's getting deflected to Marodi. Marodi now right wing side, looking to cycle. Bouncing puck, no one's able to get it. Finally, the Spartans are able to clear it all the way down the ice. LaFontaine's going to leave it for Sam Piazza. Piazza now skating back up the other way, starting the rush for the Wolverines. Leaves it for Marodi, who gains the red line. Skates into Spartan territory, trying to get it in down low. Is able to, but the Spartans immediately collect it and throw it all the way back down the ice. LaFontaine steps up to play at 1:22 left in the power play. Saccone skating up the ice, over center ice. Drop pass again for Alex Kyle. Kyle to Marodi, who's gained the Spartan zone. Marodi now right wing side with the puck, working on the boards with Evan Allen. Puck's going to get deflected all the way to the point to Sam Piazza, who's going to get upended by Joe Cox, able to fight and muscle his way to get it out. 1 minute left now in the power play. Nothing going for the Wolverines. Alex Kyle now starting the rush. Leaves it for Will Lockwood. Lockwood now gaining the zone. Gets it in down low where he's going to have to go battle for it behind the goal line. 3 Wolverines, 2 Spartans. Spartans emerge victorious once again, ice it all the way down the puck. Wolverines haven't been able to keep the puck in the Spartan zone for more than 5 seconds, it seems. Nolan DeYoung now is going to leave it for Luke Martin, who's going to start the rush. Martin now cross ice to DeYoung. DeYoung throws it in all the way down low. to Spartan territory. Battling for the puck now on the boards. Warren, Lockwood, and Slake are all working for it. Gets it back to the point to Luke Martin. Luke Martin cross ice to DeYoung. DeYoung with the shot blocked there by the Spartans as Taro Hiroshi sends it all the way down the ice. 10 seconds left on this Michigan power play that really has shown nothing this entire time. Nolan DeYoung now skates up center ice. Gets it to Will Lockwood, who gains the Spartan zone. Shuffles it in down low to Slaker. Penalty over for the Spartans. Bouncing puck's going to find its way to Osborne. Osborne's going to skate over center ice. Gain the Michigan zone. Try and make a move. Cycling around the net. Nolan DeYoung all over him. DeYoung upends him, but he's able to get the puck back to Boutros Ghaffari. Ghaffari throws it all the way into Sanford. Sanford working down low with Knudsen. Knudsen with the puck now pinned against the boards. Winborg muscles it out, throws it to the point to Osborne. Osborne now throws it in down low to Sanford. Sanford now cycling his own zone. Gets tripped up by DeYoung, no call there. Sanford just throws it back in down low where Knudsen and Winborg will fight for it. Knudsen tries to throw it out in front. Luke Martin there to get it, but immediately loses the puck. Battle now in the corner. Winborg able to collect it, getting pinned against the boards by Sam Saliba. Saliba now able to win the battle, get it back to Carson Gatt. Gatt now with the shot from the point, deflected wide. Pavlik now trying to get the puck behind the net, loses it to Luke Martin, who's just going to throw it all the way around the boards, but Rhett Holland can keep it in. Gets it to Pavelik. Pavelik down low. Gets it down up top to Rhett Holland. Rhett Holland to the point to Lambden with a blast, way high and wide. Brendan Warren tips it out to center ice, where Gatt's going to get it to Lambden once again. Spartans gain the Michigan zone, but immediately lose the puck. Stephen Merle now gets it up to James Sanchez, right wing side, who gains the Spartan zone. James Sanchez working in down low. He's got a few guys on him. Throws it back to the point to Brendan Warren. Warren now working the slot. Shot on Mini with the save.
Michigan with their first shot in a while there. Actually, both sides haven't really had many shots so far this period. Michigan State hasn't even recorded one so far. They missed the net a few times. Just threw it on net to Mini. Might have been worth it to try and set something up to work through the zone there rather than getting a quick cover and after relying on the faceoff unit here.
Michigan State doing a good job of cycling down low that third line of Knudsen, Wood, and Sanford with a little bit of Sam Saliba mixed in there. It's able to cycle hard on the Michigan fourth line. No shots to show for it, but they killed a ton of time there and really had a ton of momentum. Surprised they didn't get a better shot opportunity off.
Yeah, and it really just comes down to tiredness, too. So having to chase guys around your zone can make you very tired as the Michigan defense. And even though they didn't necessarily have a shot to show for it, that's going to wear down on Michigan's defenders. That's going to wear down on their ability to move the puck in the offensive zone, and it's going to make it more likely somebody ends up wide open on the back door.
12:35 in the third period, 2-0 Spartans. 26 shots for the Spartans, 22 for the Wolverines, but it's been a weak 22.
It really has. Not a lot of great ones. They've had a couple of fantastic opportunities in front of Mini, but beyond those 3 or 4 flurries, most of the shots have just been get in the zone and throw it on net.
Face off now left side of Evan Allen, or Mini. Evan Allen on the draw. Allen wins it back to Kyle with a shot off the draw, blocked wide. Max Short now fighting for the puck, loses it. As Mason Appleton is able to get it up. Sorry, Thomas Ebbing. Puck now deflected back to the defense as Boutros Ghaffari tries to get it out. He's able to do so, but Sacconi's going to collect it at the red line, throw it back in where Ghaffari's going to collect it again. Ghaffari to Thomas Ebbing. Ebbing gains the red line and in Michigan territory. Loses an edge there, though. Gets the puck deep, but Ebbing couldn't hold on to the puck. Boca's now going to collect it behind his own net. Is able to get it up and out and all the way down. No icing call there as Osborne's going to collect it right before the goal line. Osborne cycles around his own net and starts to break out the other way. Gets it to Kodorenko. Kodorenko misses a pass cross ice to Cox. Cox, though, fighting for the puck in the Michigan zone. Michigan now flips it all the way back out to center ice where Rhett Holland is forced to collect it in his own zone. Great change there by the Wolverines. Hiroshi now with the puck at the blue line. Puck's going to get deflected. Hand pass is the call. We'll see where the faceoff will be momentarily.
Yeah, a lot of just pushing the puck around the neutral zone again, kind of been the story of the night. Someone holds the puck in the zone for a little while, and then somebody opens it up, and then it's back in the neutral zone. And
there's not been much to talk about. This has been a very sloppy hockey game from both sides. Spartans leading, though, 2-0, 11:34 in the third. Faceoff left side of Mini. Marodi on the draw. He's going to win it back again to Sam Piazza, right D side. Piazza now working down low. He's going to get tripped up on the play. No call there, but the puck's going to find its way back to Will Lockwood at the point. Lockwood now cycling, trying to get it down low. He's upended off the puck. Spartans now finds way to Hiroshi, who's able to get it out and deep into Michigan territory where Griffin Luce will collect it. Luce now to Sam Piazza in his own zone. Piazza now waiting. Gets it to Luce now behind LaFontaine. Up to Danks in front of the Michigan bench. Leaves it for Lockwood. Lockwood now skating into the Spartan zone. Backhand chance out in front. Piazza diving play. Just missed it as the Spartans are able to shuffle it out. Griffin Luce now trying to collect in his own zone. Knudsen giving chase. Leaves it for Danks. Danks now starting the rush back up the other way. Gains center ice on the red line. Tries to make a move through 3 Spartans. Unable to do it. Connor Wood back up the other way. Right wing side gaining the Michigan zone. Wood throws it in front. No one there. Sanford collects on the left wing. Throws down front to Wood. What a chance. Great save LaFontaine, but he deflects it in anyways off the glove. LaFontaine with a great initial save, but he went for a little flare at the end and actually deflected it back into the net.
Yeah, no, that was really unfortunate there. Wood brought the puck in the zone and found himself open, and LaFontaine makes a great initial save. The puck just pops up, and in trying to move around to get back up after it, he unfortunately banged it in the net. So, unbelievable initial save. It's too bad that that ended up happening, but Michigan did leave a guy wide open on the back door. There's not much you can expect from that.
3-0 Spartans, 10:35 in the third period. Wolverines looked like they had a nice little rush going right there. End up just blowing up in their face. Slaker now in the draw. Cutler Martin has been moved down now to the third line to join him. Will Lockwood jumping up to the first. Saccone now working it down low, trying to find Brennan Warren. Puck gets deflected back down low where Pavelik is going to fight with Joseph Saccone. Saccone gets it up to the point, but it's going to be kept in by Osborne and thrown back in down low. Nolan DeYoung now trying to get it out. Saliba gets it and throws it back in where Lambden's going to give chase. Puck's going to actually deflect out in the neutral zone for only a second until Osborne throws it back into the Michigan zone. Brennan Warren now able to get it in down deep into Spartan territory, but the Spartans still have the puck. That's Rosberg now starting the breakout for the Spartans. Gets it to Ebbing, who gains the red line Michigan zone. Kodorenko now with the puck. Can't hold on to it, though. Big battle. Looks like we have a penalty coming up to the Wolverines. Actually, to the Spartans.
Patrick Kodorenko, he doesn't agree with the call. So Michigan heading back on the power play, see if they can get it sparked up again. 0 for 3 so far tonight, but
nothing showing in the last one. The power play has just deteriorated as well as it's gone on since the first one.
so what they really need, though, I mean, down 3 goals, 10 minutes left in the game, they need a goal on this power play. It's becoming do or die for the Wolverines at this point. They're going to need something to happen, and that's really going to fall on those players, Piazza, Marodi. They've had a lot of chemistry so far on the power play. Can they get something moving? Can Dexter Danks get in front of the net? Can you get a screen? Can you just pop one in the net?
They need something going right now. Looks like it's going to be Danks, Allen, and Marodi once again with Piazza and Kyle on the back end. The first power play, they looked incredible. They were able to set up Piazza in the slot numerous times. Marodi was able to play catch with him on the side. But ever since then, they've just had trouble getting in the zone. They switched to a new break into the zone where they'd have the last guy trailer. They'd leave him the puck at center ice, and they just have to skate it in themselves. Unable to do that, though, as most of the Michigan players that have entered the zone have lost the puck originally, or when they just throw it in, there's no one down low, and the Spartans have an easy clear.
Yeah, the Spartans have done a great job of actually getting the puck and clearing it out, and part of that's on Michigan not just forcing the puck in the zone.
Trying to go through too many guys, as we saw a few players do on the last time. Faceoff now is going to be left side of mini. Cooper Marodi on the draw. 9:43 in the third, 3-0 Spartans. Officials still need a moment, it appears. Puck is going to get won back to Sam Piazza, right D side. Piazza walking it out to the front. Now to Marodi, who's going to throw it on, not deflected wide. Dexter Danks broke his stick on the play. Puck now is able to find his way as the Spartans get it all the way down to Michigan territory. LaFontaine forced to collect it behind his own net and leave it for Alex Kyle. Kyle now across the ice to Marodi. Marodi gets it to Sam Piazza, who's going to start the rush. Gets it to Cooper Marodi, right wing side, trying to get it down low into Spartan territory. Battle now down low as both teams try to get control of the puck. Finally, the Wolverines get it. A pass back to the point, but no one's there. Evan Allen's now just going to collect the puck and start a rush back into the zone. He's going to go right wing side to Cooper Marody. Marody now bouncing puck. No one's able to get it. Finally, Alex Kyle gets it. We're going to get a hand pass call, though, as it looks like Dexter Danks deflected the puck too far ahead for the officials' liking.
Yeah, puck's coming out of the zone. Michigan, again, struggling to get something set up in the offensive zone. Minute 15 here. Something they really got to work on. At least get some shots on net. They've had a few good opportunities, but it's been sloppy. Guys trying to take it into the zone on their own, trying to cut through the zone on their own, ignoring the passing aspect where you have the advantage when you're a man up.
Nothing showing so far for the Wolverines. Faceoff's going to be right in front of the penalty boxes, right outside the Michigan State zone. Winborg will be on the draw. Minnie is getting some attention to his skates right now. I've seen a few players blow a few tires out here today, Wedge.
Yeah, the Ice Monster has definitely been active.
Claimed
a
a
couple
few
guys
victims.
Have just gone down, and it hasn't been tripping, hasn't been anything. Just the Ice Monster is reaching out and taking them down. So while it's been a sloppy game, the Ice Monster definitely, he's having a good one.
That blue line can trip a few people as well, as we've seen. Looks like Minnie skates are doing all right. We're moments away from a faceoff, I think. But knowing referees this season, we could be another 5 minutes away.
We don't know. It depends on if they let him stay in.
Winborg on the draw against Mason Appleton. We are going to have a whistle. Now a draw? Never mind. Now we do. Puck deflected all the way down into Michigan territory, where Rhett Holland's Michigan State territory, where Rhett Holland is going to throw it into Michigan territory. Luke Martin now at the puck, gains center ice and gets it into Winborg, who gets it in down deep. Wolverines now giving chase in the corner, trying to get the puck. Will Lockwood collects it, circling around the Spartan net, trying to throw it back up to the point. He does get it to Nolan DeYoung. DeYoung now throws it back in down low where Adam Winborg gets it. Winborg now looking to cycle with Lockwood. Can't get control of the puck. Finally, Mason Appleton does. Throws it all the way down the ice. 38 seconds left on the power play. Luke Martin now collects it by his own net. Maybe the quietest I've heard Yost Ice Arena this entire year. Will Lockwood now able to get it in down deep where Winborg's going to give chase. Winborg now tied up with a few. There's a big battle behind the net. Penalty is going to come up to the Wolverines. Winborg was getting a little generous with that stick. He's going to get a holding call. Power play over. There's still 20 seconds left on it. 8:03 in the third. Wolverines trailing 3-0 still and nothing to show for it.
Yeah, Wolverines probably not favored in a 4-on-4 situation when you have players on Michigan State just so quick. Taro Hiroshi comes to mind immediately. He's got speed that can really make you pay on a 4-on-4. They're going to need a quick shift to the penalty kill, too. Michigan State does have a power play goal from earlier. So a big moment for the Wolverines here coming into the end of the game.
Face-off now left side of LaFontaine. Max Short on the draw. Able to win it back is Nicholas Boca. Leaves it for Griffin Luce. Griffin Luce now in his own corner. Throws it cross ice to Boca. Boca now collecting it left wing side. He'll play catch with Luce once again. Luce now gets it up to Short, who loses an edge to the Ice Monster once again. Same spot that Joe Cox lost one earlier. Penalty now over for the Spartans. It's now a 5-on-4 for a minute 36. Spartans with the puck in their own zone. It's Rosberg. He's going to leave it for Osborne and get a change. So the first power play unit for the Spartans can get out there. The ever dangerous Taro Hiroshi that Wedge was talking about will collect the puck behind his own net. Hiroshi now starting the rush up the left wing side. Leaves the puck for Kodorenko. Kodorenko cross ice to Mason Appleton, who gains the Michigan zone. Mason Appleton circling, tries to fire it in front to Kodorenko. Deflected wide. Puck now finds its way to the point to Osborne. Osborne right D side. Shot on net. Blocker save by LaFontaine. Boca now trying to collect it in the corner and get it out. Deflected puck, though, is going to find its way to Osborne at the point. Osborne cross ice to Appleton. To Hiroshi at the top of the key. Taro Hiroshi to Mason Appleton on the left wing side. Appleton throwing it on a net. Deflected. Alex Kyle is able to get it and almost muscled it, but not all the way. Hiroshi there to keep it in. Puck now is going to find its way down low behind the net to Sam Saliba. Saliba now looking to get to Osborne, but Max Schuert's there to clear the puck. 35 seconds left on the Michigan penalty kill. Taro Hiroshi collects the puck behind his own net, waiting down for a Spartan change. Brennan Warren giving chase to him. Hiroshi's going to leave the puck and find its way to Thomas Ebbing. Ebbing now, left wing side, gains the red line and gets it in down deep. Lambden there, able to collect it at the hash marks. Piazza now trying to muscle him off the puck, can't do it as William Haig is there to help him out. Puck now deflected down low. Well, Lambden's going to fight with Ebbing behind the net. Ebbing now in front to William Haig, not there, but Cox at the point, shot deflected. Great block there by James Sanchez. Michigan now at full strength. Puck now deflected out to Sanchez in front of the penalty box. Battling with Rosberg. Rosberg able to muscle it back to Winborg in Michigan's zone. Cross ice to Ciccone. Ciccone now throws it to Piazza in the right wing corner. He'll wait. Piazza now starts rush up the other way only momentarily as Will Lockwood cycles it back into Ciccone in his own zone. Ciccone now emerges from his own net and starts the rush. Cross ice to Piazza. Looking for Cooper Marody. Can't find him. The puck's going to go all the way down into Spartan territory. No icing call. Marody fighting for the puck. Loses it there. That's Sanford who's able to get it out for the Spartans. And Nolan DeYoung will fire to Will Lockwood in the neutral zone. Lockwood now circling, looking for anything. Bouncing puck all the way through the neutral zone. Connor Wood now is going to get it back to Carson Gatt. Gatt now throws it cross ice. No one there for that. We're going to have an icing call right here with 5:01 in the third. 3-0 Spartans. Wolverines with a very lackadaisical effort so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's really getting to crunch time here with only 5 minutes remaining, and you're not seeing a lot of jump out of the Wolverines. Sloppy passing is still happening everywhere. There's not a lot of team effort going into the offensive movement, the rushes into the zone, or any movement throughout the offensive zone either. See if that can change.
Face-off now left side of Mini. It's going to find its way to Nolan DeYoung at the point. He's going to throw it back in down low. Puck now deflected to the top of the key to Luke Martin, who's going to throw it, and it's going to deflect it high and wide. Once again, a deflected shot, unable to reach the net for the Wolverines.
Michigan State's been great at blocking shots, and Michigan's been great at missing the net. So both have been working in the favor of Michigan State and their goaltender, Ed Minnie, who has made saves on the shots Michigan's had, but out of the 23 shots Michigan's taken tonight, only a handful have been good shots from good scoring areas. Most of them have been just tossing them in early off the rush without really establishing anything. So that definitely needs to change here in the last 5 minutes if Michigan's going to cut into this lead. I've seen Michigan score 3 goals in 5 minutes before, so it's definitely possible, but they're going to need to find a spark here. Somebody's going to need to step up on the team right now and make something happen.
A lot of fans exiting the building right now. Children of Yost have been pretty quiet. Nothing really to cheer for. Wolverines haven't really had any momentum or opportunities through this game. They've had a handful of chances. 3 come to mind, but that's about it, and they haven't been able to capitalize.
Yeah, I would say out of everybody at Michigan who's doing the great right now, probably the Michigan band is the highlight of tonight's game, as always.
Phenomenal stuff so far.
Phenomenal hockey band.
Songs that come to mind, Freebird during the second intermission. They dabbled with Queen as well.
We are losing people from the face-off there.
Face-off now on the right side of Mini. Jake Slaker on the draw for the Wolverines. The referee elects not to drop the puck.
It's a fake.
This time he does, but no one moves.
Slaker didn't go for it. I'm really confused at what's happening right now.
I know it's my job to accurately depict what I'm seeing, but I just don't know.
Try number 4 at the face-off.
And we just had another whistle. Now we're going to drop it, and the Spartans win it, and Boutros Ghaffari gets it to the point, where there's going to be a hand pass by Luke Martin, and now we'll have another face-off right outside the zone. Riveting stuff here tonight at Yost Ice Arena.
We'll see how this face-off goes. The ref was having some problems with the dropping of the puck last time, and Michigan State was entering the face-off dot before they were supposed to, but that could all change here.
Face-off right in front of the Spartan bench.
It does.
Slaker on the draw again. A referee does not drop the puck.
This is bizarre.
Cutler Martin and Joe Cox really getting into it.
All of the officials come in. Brendan Warren actually ended up on the wrong side of the face-off there after the ref. He's had a couple very effective fake puck drops that are getting them all to go.
Quick hand. Cutler Martin's going to get a penalty. Joe Cox is going to get a penalty.
Well, Michigan State loses their captain. Michigan loses one of their grittiest players. They're losing a guy. He's playing like a guy today. Probably not as much of a dude as we would like, but
Cutler Martin now exits toward the box.
So now Evan Allen coming on to replace. Oh wait, no, Evan Allen leaving.
Looks like we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey. It appears.
Michigan State with
officials don't seem to know. We are going to do 4-on-4. Nice. Max Short on the draw now. He wins it forward. Boutros Ghaffari, though, able to get it up and out of the zone to Taro Hiroshi. Hiroshi now getting in down low to the Michigan zone. Fighting with Nolan DeYoung for the puck, but Luke Martin is there to stay the thing. Puck now getting down low in the Michigan State zone where Boutros Scafari is going to have his behind his own net. Alex Kyle now fights down front to Boca. Boca with the shot just too high. Battling for the puck right now. Boca now cycling. Gets to the top of the key to Luke Martin. Luke Martin with the puck. Gets it down left wing side. Throws it in front of the net. Way too wide. That was Alex Kyle on the shot. Nicholas Boca now starting to rush back the other way. Gains the state zone. Tries to put a good move on there, but Osborne deflects it away into the corner. Boca still with the puck, cycling with Alex Kyle. Kyle now to Nicholas Boca, top of the key. Boca with a few moves, trying to deflect it in to Marodi, and he can't do it. Marodi now trying to cycle down low with the Spartans steal and start up the other way with Osborne gaining the Michigan zone on the right wing side. Osborne now cycling. Great move there by the defenseman. Will Lockwood, though, deflects it up and out. Lockwood now cycling back into his own zone to start a rush. Lockwood now with a burst of speed right wing side, able to fight through a check there, but loses the puck anyways. Battle now as Griffin Luce is just going to throw it in on net. Minnie's going to cover it up. 3:20 left in the third period, 36 on the offsetting penalties. If I had to guess something, if I had one big prediction, is that there will be some more kerfuffle in this period.
Yeah, especially if Michigan doesn't get anything going offensively, they may resort to fisticuffs.
Eyes on Cutler Martin as soon as he gets out of this box. Face-off now left side of Minnie. It's Evan Allen on the draw. He loses it, though, as Rosberg is going to collect it and get into Logan Lambden on the right wing side. Gets it into Michigan territory. Joseph Ciccone collects it behind his own net. Decides to cycle it back around. Joseph Ciccone now cross ice to Evan Allen. Evan Allen right wing side now gains the state zone. Tries to put a move on there. Great play by Rosberg to get the puck away from him. Battle now in the corner. It's going to find its way to Elliott. Elliott now across to Rosberg. Elliott and Evan Allen get into it a little bit. Rosberg's able to get it out of the zone and into Michigan territory. Sam Piazza now back to Ciccone. Ciccone now is going to ice it all the way back down the ice. We're going to have an icing with 2:37 in the third. Both teams at full strength. Evan Allen with a very, very sneaky slash to the ankles there on the skate back up the ice. A pro move.
Oh, yeah. He definitely has that aspect where he knows how to get away with some things, and maybe Michigan can sneak another power play out of that.
Face off right side of LaFontaine. Evan Allen on the draw. Hiroshi's going to win it. Throw it on net. Great blocker by LaFontaine. Just shovel it back into the corner. Battle now in the corner. Gets it cross ice to Red Holland. Red Holland with a shot on net. Sam Piazza's able to block it. Piazza now rush up the other way, right wing. He's going to shuffle it in down low where Dexter Danks is there to collect it in the corner. Danks now circling. Try to look out front for Lockwood, but Hiroshi intercepts it and gets it back up to Cox. Cox now just shovels it into the Michigan zone where DeYoung will collect it. 2 minutes left in the third period. 3-0 Spartans. Offsides call on the Wolverines as they try to gain the zone.
2 minutes left. I bet Michigan tries to pull Jack LaFontaine soon to get that extra man on the ice.
Because they've been playing so well with the extra man tonight.
LaFontaine signaling to the bench that he might want to come off soon. They should probably pull him soon if they're hoping to get the 3 goals back.
Puck's now going to go to Nolan DeYoung in front of the Michigan bench. He's going to try and throw it up and out to Kyle. Kyle will get it, but circle back in his own zone. Gets it back to Luke Martin. Luke Martin now trying to start a rush. Looking for Lockwood, just misses his stick as Osborne's just going to flip it back into Michigan territory. Nolan DeYoung collects it. Gets it up to Marodi. Marodi just tips it out to center ice where Osborne's going to collect it and get it to Kodorenko in front of the Michigan bench. Kodorenko gains the Michigan zone. Tipped away by Marodi and back out to center ice. Rosberg throws it back into LaFontaine. LaFontaine will leave it for Luke Martin. Martin now up the ice. Gets it to Cutler Martin. Martin now gaining Spartan zone but loses it to Rosberg. Rosberg behind his own net. Gets it to Elliott. Elliott now throwing it up and out where Griffin Luce will have to collect it behind his own net. He leaves it for Nicholas Boca, and we have 1 minute left in this third period. 3-0 Spartans. Knudsen collects it in front of the Michigan zone and throws it all the way back in behind LaFontaine. Throws it up in front of the Michigan bench to James Sanchez. Looking for Brendan Warren in front of the state bench. Can't hold on to the puck. But Sanford's able to steal it and gain the Michigan zone on the right wing side. Sanford now working on Nicholas Boca. Boca hog ties him down. No call there. And he's going after him. Boca and Sanford are going after it. Sanford's cage is coming off. We do have a fight. Sanford, a laundry list of items on the ground there. Nicholas Boca, both of them getting into it. 22.8 seconds left. Sanford was looking for blood there.
Yeah, Sanford came at Boca from behind. I have to think the majority of the calls will go against Sanford. Boca is pissed off, and he has the right to be. Sanford came in, cheap shots him, throws a sucker punch from behind, takes his helmet off. Officials quick to get in there.
Nicholas Boca, the official having a hard time restraining him and getting him off the ice. Sanford's gone. Both players are going to leave the ice and have an early exit into the locker room. Don't think they'll be shaking hands this evening.
I definitely do not. I wonder if any further punishment will be doled out to either of them. And the captains, for probably the 5th time tonight, skate out to the ref's crease to ask what will be happening.
Looks like Red's going to elect to go with his 4th line out there for the last 22.8 seconds. No Cutler Martin.
You know, in a lot of cases, putting your 4th line out would mean that you're really trying to maybe get in some more type of fighting attitude. But for them, that means keeping Cutler Martin off the ice. Cutler Martin and Evan Allen out here.
Keep the dogs on the leash
20 seconds
tonight.
left in the game would probably spell both of them not playing tomorrow night.
Sanchez, Winborg, and Merle is the 4th line tonight. All freshmen, none known for fighting. Winborg, especially, I'd say.
He's known more as a face-off wizard.
A face-off wizard. Sanchez, not as much of a physical player. Merle at 6'4". If there's one guy who's going to throw the body around, look for Stephen Merle, the right winger. Picked up his first career goal in the Minnesota series prior to this. So that's something to get excited about.
There you go, yeah.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
Nolan DeYoung and Joe Cox are both having spirited discussions with the officials right now. But Michigan is going to fall winless for the year, it seems, if this holds up, which I think it will.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see if we'll have more of this.
20 seconds left. Maybe the refs are going with the stall tactic.
Sanford looked furious.
He was pissed off. He
got his face mask ripped off
in his eyes. But he got his face mask ripped off after going after Boca, or was it before that? That's why he went after him.
After. There was just kind of...
I mean, Boca definitely won after getting cheap shotted from behind. He ended up on top. LaFontaine was going to jump in there for a second. Probably good he didn't.
A goalie fight would be great for the highlight reel.
Yeah, I mean, it would unfortunately probably go to Minnie, who's 6'5".
You know what? I like Minnie's chances. The junior from Wine Gap, Pennsylvania. LaFontaine, though, from Mississauga, 6'3". Don't sleep on the freshman. Face-off now. Piazza's going to collect in his own zone. Get it to Winborg, who's just going to get it down deep into Michigan State territory. Going to fight with Rosberg for it against the boards. 12 seconds left. Only 2-minute penalties. Sanchez gets the puck now at the red line as the puck's just firing around. Gets it in down low. As the Spartans are going to emerge victorious from Yost Ice Arena, 3-0. Wolverines, just nothing going on the offensive end, and really let the Spartans take it to them in their own zone.
Yeah, I mean, good, solid defense wasn't played by Michigan until the 3rd period when they only let up 3 shots, but that just wasn't enough. They didn't have anything going offensively, didn't challenge Minnie enough, and got caught up too often in some of the dirty style of play rather than trying to open the ice up. They were too much into trying to make big hits and hit guys after the whistle.
Looked like they were spending too much time running their mouths and not moving their skates. Michigan, though, is going to be defeated tonight by the Spartans. 3-0 is the final score. This is WCBN live from Yost Ice Arena. Danny Ryan, Willie Benjamin. Have a good night.